The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The human postponer. They were the master of one phrase. I'll circle back on that. But 3 months later, you were the one doing all their work and wondering how big that circle is. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can take the hiring load off your plate by automating the hiring busy work from the initial job post to scheduling interviews. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
What is up?
Oh my God.
Let's go. Let's go. Shredder's freaking out. It's okay, Shredder.
Bro, that was crazy. That was wild.
I felt like I was in the halls of the Congress on January 6th. That was excitement.
Holy shit.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the $1 trillion, the defense ministry. I don't know what country we're part
Secretary
of. Secretary of Defense.
Department of Defense has given us this.
They lost
this
like $1 trillion in Iraq. So,
ladies and gentlemen, we are all domestic terrorists.
We're the ones that found it.
Folks, we're in the Pentagon black budget. You already know what that's about. JSOC operations happening in poppy fields in Afghanistan, only to fund the best and brightest.
That's right.
Right.
Woohoo! Anyways, well, it's leftovers. It is what it is. Hello, Hasan. Welcome back. Nice to see you.
It's great to be here.
Sun's out.
I know.
Sun's out.
You love that.
You posted this.
Yeah.
Is this like an ongoing goof?
Yeah, I always post like a little titty.
Okay, that's
like I give a little titty. I give a little titty to the people out there, and then some people like it.
Bitch tits.
Some people say like they get uncontrollably horny in the middle of the day when they see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
People will be like, "Dude, I just turned it on."
That's what my heart flutters and sings this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized my nipple's really small, bro.
You know what else I realized? I have white chest hairs. You do not.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Your chest hair is dark as hell, bro.
I don't have white hair anywhere but my head.
Yeah, and I don't have I have some white beard grays coming in, but I have white chest hair. Like my chest hair is just white as hell.
Red hair.
Let's see. Let's do a nipple. I don't know what the fuck what does that mean that my nipple's so small? Does that mean I have cancer or something?
No. What is that red dot next to your nip though? On the other, yeah. What is that?
Oh, it's like a. It's like I don't know, a blood. What do you call those?
Red hair.
It's just like a.
I don't know what it is. I've never seen one.
It's called a tumor.
No.
It's like a mole.
Yeah, it's like a little mole.
Like a little blood mole.
Red.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Did everybody watching Leftovers think you were going to be getting into this early?
Right at the start, baby. Free the nipple.
Yeah.
That's what I say. But actually, I'm pretty proud of how the perspective worked out. It's quite a striking.
It's a good perspective. What you got to do is get a little bit more undercarriage, though. What you didn't.
Right.
You didn't showcase the shade.
I got you.
Underneath the titty, right there.
Different
I'm proud of it, honestly.
Underboob is one of the most important parts for sure.
Yeah. I've been working out a lot. I wanted to showcase it a little bit. I don't want to get too slutty with it. I want to get a little slutty. So that's what I do.
That was perfect amount of slutty for me.
Thank you.
On a
you
Wednesday
get real
afternoon.
slutty with it. You get slutty with it all the time.
Yeah, you know what it is.
You're always.
If you got it, flaunt it. That's what I say. You wanted to actually come in here and talk about Milf Manor? Like I haven't seen that shit.
I just said, have you watched it? Because it's crazy.
I watched Milf Manor, bro.
Dude.
The second ep is really good.
Dilf?
Dude, even I said this on stream, but it's like Pornhub at least slaps a step in front of the mom. You know what I mean? Right. Like these motherfuckers were like YOLO. No, it's Incest City.
They're not fucking their moms.
But that's like okay.
But they are rooming with their mom, who's gonna fuck people.
But also the entire premise. But reality television, and I have a doctorate in this. Okay, I watch a lot of reality TV.
Are you serious?
I watch a lot of reality TV.
What's your favorite reality show?
I'm currently watching Kid Nation on stream right now. I love like specifically
you're watching the
early
old shit?
2000s era reality television because it's a bygone era.
Hell yeah.
Second
Goated.
episode, an 8-year-old literally goes, "Are they gonna hang the chicken like they hang Saddam?" Like it's like shit like that I just insane.
Okay, all right.
Says a lot about America. I'm an Ameribu, as you know. I wasn't in the country while this shit was happening, so like I'm fascinated about it. Reality TV is about conflict, right? It's about deflection. It's about misdirection. So like the entire purpose of Milf Manor is literally the will
Milf
they
Manor?
won't Milf Manor.
I like Milk
Will
Manor.
will they won't they about incest.
What? No. What is
Yeah.
the will
You think
they
it'll go
won't
there?
they?
First episode.
No. Oh, the touching. Yeah,
Like
the touching.
it's like
That
I'm
was-
saying
it
like
made me
the
uncomfortable.
will they won't they obviously they're not gonna fuck with their moms, like everybody knows that, but like that is going to be the challenge, is that like they're going to constantly put their moms and the sons in positions where it's like very awkward because the moms are fucking horny, the sons are kind of horny too. And like then the horny moms are like doing these like blindfolded challenges, like fondling everyone's cock to see which one is your son's. Like
They
you know,
were for, yeah, that you're right. Actually, I see what you're saying now.
like that's insane. That's just incest.
The first
your argument?
episode, they're like, okay, y'all gotta feel. You're gonna feel everybody shirtless. I was like, oh, there's okay, but they're not. Their son's not gonna be there, right? And they're like, and you have to identify which one's your son.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Adult
Yeah.
incest.
I'm into it though. I love it.
No, it's freak shit, and I love it, dude, because you know we're all just like degenerate perverts at this point. Fuck it, just have fun with it.
I don't know what you just sent me in Discord, AB. Oh, here. Yeah, here it is. This is the lineup. So each mom goes and has to fondle each one by one.
Yeah.
So what I was saying though is because it's not easy to find a MILF and a son. They both agree to be on this show, and the sons want to fuck with older ladies. So like, this is not the best. This is not the cream of the crop. Like a lot of these women and kids are like unfuckable, and not that I'm the authority on that. I'm just saying. Like, there's this one kid. He looks like he's 16. I think this is him.
Yeah, the 20-year-old.
Like, no one of those moms wants to fuck that kid. I guarantee you, dude.
Yeah,
What's your
I
argument?
think.
12. I mean, you'd be a literal pedophile if you fucked
Yeah,
him.
I think like the
It's
main
so crazy.
the guiding motivator for everyone here is the universal currency that we all care about, clout. I think that's like clout is what's motivating these people.
Yeah, because usually on reality shows, like if you watch The Bachelor, all the guys are like retard. Oh my! Why did I just say that? I was gonna say ridiculously.
Retarded.
I was meaning to say ridiculously. Yeah, let's.
We're starting off early
Where's the
today.
Kill switch? Where's this kill switch, Dan?
Go. You didn't even finish it. You didn't even finish
No,
it.
I
It's
cut.
fine.
I stopped myself. That's not. I meant to say ridiculously jacked.
That was such an honest moment for you. You literally went,
Well,
why did I, like, sometimes it's just like some shit just comes out of your mouth and you're like, what the fuck?
I'm glad I caught myself and was able to edit myself. You know, mid.
It was funny though. It's growth. Hey,
This is growth,
2023,
exactly. Oh, yeah.
the year of maturity.
Listen.
Aiden Ross stopped jerking off.
Yes.
Found, the light of Allah. Ethan
Yeah,
Klein.
wait. Hold on. I want to ask you truly about finding a lot. But hold on. So this is the kid this kid is apparently 20.
Yeah.
His mom is the craziest person there, by the way. She tried to fuck a dude on the first night.
Yeah, she's like, I'm so horny.
She's so wild.
She's like, yeah, I need a cack.
Oh, and so in the second episode, she has a freak out because the guy she's interested in is Mexican and he's speaking Spanish with his
Okay,
mom.
spoilers. I haven't watched second season. I haven't watched
dude,
second
you're
episode
behind.
yet.
Go
Yeah,
watch
I know.
You came here to talk about Milf Manor, so let's talk shop.
Adult incest.
But no offense, he just looks like a child.
What's your argument?
What's your argument?
Yeah, what's your argument,
Prager has
dude?
no problem.
I know who loves this show. Dennis
Prager?
Prager, yeah.
Prager hates it because like 3 of his ex-wives are on it.
I don't know if I ever made my point, but yeah, if you watch The Bachelor, everybody's like insanely jacked, like roided out. And then a lot of these guys just have like normal bodies.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Which you
hard to
don't really
find
see.
a sexy dude and also like a sexy mom.
Exactly.
And they're both
also
like
they're
willing to
depraved.
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. But there it
They
is,
have
Milf
this-
Manor.
Yeah, they did it. They did it. This is actually a joke from 30 Rock from like 15 years ago.
Milf Manor?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh,
Did they
you didn't know
actually
that?
call it Milf Manor?
They call it Milf Island, and I mean they go way harder. Like they make the kids like actual like 8-year-olds and on it. But it's such good comedy writing, man. That's great comedy writing. That's undefeated.
Do you think the creators of this show are referencing that, or did they just they're just
because like because that is a joke about the depravity of reality TV,
right?
And like Alec Baldwin's character, you know, going to insane lengths, including pedophilia, to like, you know, do incredible network television, right?
TLC, baby.
And
we're
then
finally
TLC
learning.
Yeah.
Are we learning yet?
Yeah. We're learning that incest is wincest.
Mm-hmm.
A DILF?
That's my man.
I shouldn't be saying that with a mullet and this hat on.
So
yeah, that's right, baby.
I've been trying to get a hold of Aiden Ross. I know you're in touch with him. He sent me his address.
He has stopped responding to my text message. I think he hates me now. He's like,
because you haven't found. Oh well, you have found the light of Allah.
Well, my starting point is with the light of Allah, but like I don't think he's like becoming Muslim or anything. I think he's just like learning all the wrong things, I guess, about Islam, which is like hyper westernized in a weird way. You know, there's just like every religion, there's good and there's bad. You know, it's all about your personal interpretation, your personal journey. I don't have an issue with that.
But no, it all adds up. Okay, Tate went converted, right?
Yeah, converts are a little wild though in every religion.
Born agains are the worst.
Yeah.
May Allah awaken the people.
Well, we call them reverts because everyone is technically Muslim. So you're just like.
Is that what you call a born again? And a revert?
Yeah.
That's fire, kind of. It's almost like. I like how it's almost like blaming the person.
No, it's very understanding.
It is?
Islam is, it's...
You reverting. That means like...
Yeah, you're finding, you're finding your path again. You're straight away from it, kind of thing.
Okay. Anyway, so Aiden, he's a simp for Tate. We know that. He shaved his head. Now he's talking about how he's sworn off jerking off because it's poison for his mind. He says alcohol is poison for the mind, and all this shit. And now I'm starting to put it together. He come out against hot tub streams, and I'm starting to think that this man might be reverting.
No, I mean, it's not real. Like that's the thing, right? But I do think that there is, in a weird way, it's just like trendy, I guess. Like people kind of, in a weird way, find, because like tradcath shit was like popping. So now it's like, what's the real tradcath religion? It's not Catholicism. The Pope is like gay now. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna see the fucking mullah out there being like, yeah, you know.
They're not.
That's the real one. In the eyes of the Western world, which, by the way, Islam is not a monolith. It's a much more complex situation. It's a much more complex conversation. There are billions of believers that range from a varying degree of like progressive values all the way to like the fundamentalists. All that stuff is super complicated. But as far as like the Western understanding of monolithic Islam in the aftermath of the war on terror has always been that like these are the real religious guys. You know what I mean? They're not embarrassed. They do the misogyny. They do all the stuff that we should be doing. Yeah. So like they see it as like the final actual like real fundamentalist old school traditionalist value religion.
It's awesome. That's why like Taliban and Tate have made like a love connection, and I think that's really special.
Yeah, it's all. Everyone turns into an American liberal at the end of the day. Cultural imperialism is too powerful. American culture is too captivating. That's why you got motherfuckers wearing like Nike slides, who were living in a fucking cave, who came from the mountains of Pakistan, talking about like being groypers on Twitter. Like, you should not know that, my man. What the fuck? Wait. Like, how did you jump 11 steps and become like and behave like a kid from Ohio who's just like a radicalized teenager because like he was isolated and went on the wrong forum for too long?
Bro. But I'm from Ohio, though. White boy. It's George Soros, I think. Here, by the way, Arab World News. You remember our friend in the news world? Yeah. So he has an update, important update. This didn't get claimed, right?
I didn't test that.
There's music.
Admit.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I occasionally check in on him just to see what he's up to, and this was one of his latest videos, and it actually had quite a few views.
Oh no, this guy actually died.
Yeah, I know.
Has passed away.
Wait, I don't know who's Reggie
His
Groover.
father announced
Slick
his
Goku.
death.
I don't know who it is.
He
Raji
voiced
had
Slick
a
Goku?
creative soul. He
He's a
created
YouTuber.
his
Yeah.
own
Passed away.
YouTube
Oh, that's sad.
community
It is sad.
and worked diligently to create his
I'm
own
glad
videos.
Arab World News is here to
His
utilize
father
him.
added,
For this
the
anime
post
footage.
continued. Anywhere
Wait,
Raji would
Wait,
go,
was he associated with the anime, or was his name just Slick Goku?
I looked at his channel, and he does seem to have some. He does seem to be like an anime channel.
okay.
So yeah.
he would make friends.
Right.
Raji was the kind of man
Yeah.
that would support those who cared about.
Mm-hmm.
Raji
I
is
need to
a
understand what
dependable
his
man
connection is
who
to Slick Goku. Not
dedicated
Reggie. Rest
to
in peace, Reggie. Rest in
improving
power.
No, he's
himself.
just eulogizing him.
Why is he
Raji
doing that?
enjoyed
He's a fan.
life,
He wants to wish him well.
life to the fullest.
Like,
At the end
So
of the
Arab
game,
World
Breath
News
of
is
the
like a
Wild,
super big fan of anime. Is
Of,
that
like-
what that means?
Of this kind of very niche.
Like he's just watching CJ the Champ and shit.
He
For
does-
those of you who don't know, another incredible anime review channel.
he just does the news, bro. You know what I mean? He just covers trending topics. For example,
And I just saw that one had 2,500 views.
that's a
which is
banger.
way more than he usually
Oh, this
gets.
one has even more of a banger. Yo, his
Oh.
death videos are actually doing everything for him.
Oh my
this
god!
one
you
got
think
even
he-
more.
You think he realized like, oh, this shit like
Popping.
people watch it, so it just gotta hit that.
Do you know what? Arab World News, you should become a eulogy channel because I think this content is connecting.
It seems like it. I mean, it's way higher views than his.
Do we know who Randy Gonzalez is?
You know, I don't. But
Let's
rest in
learn.
Peace, Randy.
He's a TikToker. He did a bunch of TikToks. Him and his son. I've probably seen him. Yeah, he was only 35. He passed of colon cancer.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus
That's sad.
Christ! What the fuck?
35?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
all
I need to go get a colonoscopy. What
Same,
the
dude.
fuck?
Jeez.
Stage 4 colon cancer? Damn, brother. That's not fair at all. Yeah, well, your death was a great benefit to the Arab World News channel, so we salute you for that.
Iggy boy here,
Your
y'all
passing was not in vain, my friend.
know I am partnered up with High Power Wellness, and we're trying to give away these packages,
That
these
didn't work.
juices that help people with their health. And the main goal here is to educate you,
Yes.
to give you the understanding that it's very important how you fuel your body, what you eat and what you drink.
Sure.
And you can't just listen to the doctors because they don't give you all the information you needed. I was blessed that I met Gary.
Son, you were just
and
saying
he reached
that.
out to me and he's helping me get through this process. So that's our main goal here, is to educate people to know what to feed your body the correct way. Not
Is
just
this
for
before
cancer
or after the cancer?
I think during.
During. Okay.
patients.
I
It's
think
for
he knew.
people that want to live the correct way of life.
It's kind of fucked up.
So,
He
this
predicted
is
his
just
death
another
in the
update.
last video.
Yeah, I think-
like my man has cancer, dog. What the fuck?
He's like, "I'll be-"
Nostradamus over here.
he's like, these are my final days. I just want to say goodbye. Yo, this dude predicted his death. That's wild.
Power Wellness is coming to you, baby. This is my video that I'm doing for my symptoms. People wanted to know, how did I find out I had colon cancer and what was my symptoms?
Right.
Well, it's really easy and really simple to tell you my symptoms. It was just a lot of
Where's the Arab World News part of this video?
Yeah, usually he chimes in by now.
This man just re-uploaded his content, and that was
That's
his
a
best.
wild,
video.
yeah, that's a wild thing to do for people on YouTube to just like, you know, to just post about like content creators who passed away.
I mean, I like the niche. I think he should follow it. If I ever die, he would be fucking. Everyone would be watching that. All of our fans would
Ethan
be. Right.
Klein as best away.
Ethan was a great
He
man.
ate too many frozen pizza.
No. Listen.
No.
The last time I had frozen pizza was with you, okay, bud?
Yeah, dude, you're doing great. You're doing great. Are you're still working out? You're still dieting?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good still. Doing pretty good. I've not like I need to get back like on the full dedication, but I'm like half dedicated, so I'm not I'm still at my lowest ever. I'm not gaining weight. I just need to get back on focus.
Yeah. The New York Times, the Daily today was talking about childhood obesity and how it's an epidemic in the country, and like what apparently like fucking doctors are now literally telling children that they should get bariatric surgery, which is wild. It's like my dad got it, my brother got it. It's gastric bypass. They like cut your stomach basically.
The kids?
Yeah. They're just straight up like, nope, this is
Who's
like
doing that?
Apparently doctors are now very aggressively trying to like early on immediately suggest.
Does that work though? Is there good results associated? I mean, it sounds insane.
With the bariatric surgery? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's usually seen as like a last resort, which is why I thought it was strange that they're like immediately hitting that button for children.
I think in the cases of like extreme obesity of kids, when like it's really crazy, I think like 90. I may be pulling this out of my ass, but from what I recall, it's like 90% morbidly obese for life.
Yeah. No, it's not like fuck, I forget the numbers. I got to look into it more, but yeah, it's not people. You know how we have a concept of like, oh, that's just baby fat. Like that's not it. That's what doctors are basically saying. Like, nope, that's not baby fat. It doesn't go away. You're just like obese. Your child is obese, and he's going to be an obese adult. And it's also 1 in 5.
It says around 55% of obese children go on to be obese in adolescence. Around 80% of obese adolescents will be obese adults.
Kids loved Hitler.
Yeah, so we need to cut out their stomachs, I guess.
Yeah, and then they were apparently doctors are also prescribing there's a wave of insulin drugs that people use now as appetite suppressants.
I heard it's a diabetes medicine, right?
It's diabetes medication. The problem is, I talked to my doctor about this. Is like, I cut my, I don't eat a normal amount. I eat like less than someone in my size would be eating normally because I'm very sedentary and my metabolism is super slow because I track everything. And when you get off of it though, you fucking shoot up.
It doesn't.
Like people gain more weight, they say, because your appetite is just like uncontrollable once you're off of it.
Right.
And there's a lot of nationwide shortages and stuff. So obviously hitting it natty is always the best.
Yeah.
It's always the best move.
I've heard a lot about this drug. It's like apparently some people are calling it like a miracle weight loss drug, but apparently if you go off. Yeah, it's something diabetes.
Is it GLP-1?
Tirzepatide or something. Tirzepatide. It's not.
Makes you shed weight, or it
no,
like
it just shuts off your appetite in your brain like entirely because your insulin is like your insulin has a lot to do with your stomach, with your weight loss, with your weight gain, how you process food.
It says it works on 2 naturally occurring hormones that help control blood sugar and are involved in sending fullness signals to the gut. So
should just take up smoking cigarettes.
GLP-1 agonists are what they're called. They're diabetes drugs.
It's not cleared, by the way, by the FDA for weight loss, but I guess it's going through official channels to do that. But sounds crazy.
No, they well, I guess like amphetamines were originally also used as a weight loss drug. Yeah. In the 60s.
Yeah. That was more fun, probably, way to lose weight.
Yeah. It's a class 2 type. It's a class of type 2 diabetes drug that only improves blood sugar control, but may also lead to weight loss.
Well, I was reading that, like, as on average, people were losing 30% of their weight over like 2 months. Like,
yeah, because ultimately weight loss.
Yeah, insane.
This is what I say all the time. Weight loss is literally. It's just. I mean, everyone who is like a valid, educated person that has an opinion on this matter, or has made a YouTube video on this matter, or has written about this matter, will tell you 80% of it is your diet.
Yeah.
Obviously, genetics play a fundamental role in this as well, but like your diet, you can't outwork your diet.
Hey, bro.
Speaking of working out, though, Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
So he talked to XTC last night. He thinks I think he's a rightist. That's what he said.
Rightist?
Oh, he's such an idiot.
I just like. I'm
idiot.
worried about him. Like I want to make sure that he's doing all right. Like I see him like focusing on the wrong things, focusing on some right things. Like he's working out all the time, which I really love. I love when people go out and work out and, improve their body, improve their health, improve their mentality.
You know what, bro? I'm sick of him. He can go fucking he can just go rot with his, you know what I mean? Like, I try to reach out. I try to do the right thing. He sends me his address. I say I'm coming. He ghosts me. It's like, bro, if your role model is Tate and you want to go find, if you want to go join the Taliban, go for it, bro. I'm not going to try to save you anymore.
Okay, well, here's the thing, though. Like, he's doing all this right shit. I think cutting out alcohol is good. It's very healthy.
Okay, cool. But, like, working
very
out.
Very healthy to work out every day. And then this motherfucker still thinks it's because he stopped nutting that's the reason why he's like improving his life. I'm like,
That's
bro,
crazy.
You're doing all the right things, bro. It's not the masturbation, dummy. It's all the good shit that you're doing. Keep up the good shit.
It's just a fact, in my opinion.
Yo, you see this shit?
Yeah,
Dana White bought this shit, Power Slap.
Yeah,
and I think he should go to jail for this.
This is not Moist Critical certified, so I refuse to watch
it. Like this shit is so fucked up. I think Dana White needs to go to jail because half of these people are gonna have damaged pituitary glands.
Have you never seen slap fight, content before?
No, I have. But
Can I just say, how the fuck is this TikTok allowed to exist? But my fucking TikTok gets banned every goddamn day for hateful misconduct, dude.
Yours is racist, bro.
Super racist.
We got 3 TikToks taken down this week too.
The tater tots are going fucking real aggro with it. I hate it. I feel like there's just like monkeys on the dial in a room. Like, there's no, like, real human being.
Wait, hold on. What did ours get removed for, love?
Exact same thing.
Hateful conduct.
Yeah,
That's the
I've been
game.
talking to Ostanox about it, too. Like, they're going hard, the tater tots.
Yeah, the tater tots are going hard on, Andrew Tate's enemies, perceived enemies, on their little Discord that they paid $50 to be a part of.
Does this look like a fake? Does this look fake? Doesn't look like he hit him that hard.
A lot of times you have to watch the slow-mo to really see how brutal it is.
Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I could have taken that hit.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I'm willing to bet if you did a TikTok reacting to this, your TikTok would get taken down and this video would be fine.
Right. Yeah.
1,000,000%.
That's definitely happening. So they're holding a pool noodle, and if they drop the pool noodle, I guess they lost consciousness or something.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
That's it. Dude, this shit is so fucked up.
It's like so slap fights are actually more dangerous than boxing and MMA because you're supposed to be unguarded and you can very easily get concussed.
Well, there's the ones where they go back and forth like 20 times, and there's no question in my mind that they're getting brain damage. No question in my mind.
I think OG slap fights are 5 and 5. That's what they should be limited to.
Here, let's see. And this is like open palm slapping. Oh, he needs oxygen for round 2.
Oh my god.
We need.
This is insane.
Get this man oxygen. Make sure his brain is still operating for the second hit.
My lord.
Do you know where you are right now? Yeah.
Do you know where you are right now?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, dude, you're fucking dead.
That was bitch made.
Yeah.
He's done. He's dead.
Look how big, dude. And by the way, I love this game because like dudes like this can become professional athletes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love that. Name another sport where this man could be a professional athlete.
Olympic. I mean, it's like weightlifting probably.
Or like those strongman competitions where they like tow a car with their teeth or whatever. Those dudes always look like that too.
Yeah.
Football. I mean, he looks like a
linebacker.
Lineman.
I mean, I don't think he's got legs for it, dude.
No.
Yeah, probably not.
That guy's wearing like a 10XL shirt.
He's just got to stand there.
And I mean, dude, he's obviously a mean competitor, right?
I wouldn't want to get slapped by him. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead.
Wait, hold on.
He died.
God damn it! I'm trying to find some of the better ones here that I've seen where they just keep slapping and slapping and slapping.
Keep fucking my mouth.
Sometimes the ladies get in there.
Oh yeah, there's a
women's
league.
Yeah,
let's go. Oh God.
Yeah, so you don't want to get hit in the head. And here's Dana White and his goons literally just commentating. as
Dana
these
White's
people
looking
die.
at her like, damn, I wish I could slap her like I slapped my wife.
True. He's like, good form. I got to take that home and try it out.
Yeah, look at her.
It's awesome.
I smoke marijuana so I don't beat my wife and children.
What?
That's Dana White. Yeah, that's Dana White.
What the fuck?
With your right hand.
God. Dana White, the only guy who does steroids that I don't actually respect.
Two, right hand.
She don't got the reach.
Oh, my favorite. Oh, she gets her good. My favorite part is they give him 30 seconds to get.
Oh, she's done. She done.
Yeah, she does like a.
Oh my gosh, she did a flip.
Yeah, she's brain damaged, I think. And
this should be illegal.
This should. There needs to be,
this is crazy.
No, there needs to be some.
But like we're watching it. Obviously, that's the reason why they. I mean, apparently this wasn't.
It's not that it's not entertaining.
This wasn't seen as a success. I guess.
I mean, they're still dude, you're telling me if there was gladiators fighting to the death in arena, people would watch it.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean it's not. It shouldn't exist.
I would watch it.
Exactly.
For sure.
And so, like, I feel like there needs to be a reckoning for this kind of shit. Hold on.
I'm Spartacus!
Like, are you gonna pay for the? Are you Dana White? You don't even pay for healthcare for your
Vasily
fighters.
the Dumpling is like the OG. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he's famous. I've seen his I've seen his videos. I've watched a lot of his videos.
This guy is fucking scary as shit. Not this guy. This guy. But like Dana White doesn't even pay for his fighters' health insurance. Is he going to pay for these people's brain damage?
Fuck
care?
no, of course not.
Exactly.
Vasily also he is, from what I understand, he matches his opponent's energy. Like if there's like a small
No, he did not. He didn't match no energy there.
he did not match his energy in
He
this
just went
one.
nuclear.
But usually he's like known for not going super ham. I guess this guy personally disrespected him or something.
Oh, really? He goes gentle on the. Oh, he's a sweet guy.
Yeah. He's a dumpling.
He's got a gentle soul.
Kind of looks like Jeremy right there. Quartering.
These people are no.
Quartering wishes he had the Vasily knockout power, dude. Come on.
Wait,
that's the famous
inbred loser.
That's the
Oil
famous
tricep?
synthol guy.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Fucked his ass up.
Dude, these people should not be in. Oh, that was over his wrist. Oh.
So that's the other thing that's like odd about this is that like
shit.
they're karate chopping each other's faces.
Yeah, I know. It's not a slap. It's like an open palmed fucking
Vasily
strike.
Yeah. Dude, look at that. Look how his hand hit his fucking head. Like there was no breaking that at all.
Oh.
Okay, there's a war going on here.
Yeah, I've seen this video. I've watched this video.
It's like they're not even there anymore. Okay, no, he's there. He's gonna break his hand. Anyway, there's so much of it, and frankly, I find it horrific, and I think Dana White is going to hell for this one. If he wasn't already.
Going to hell, period.
If he
brother.
wasn't already.
What the fuck?
So I don't beat my wife and children.
This one's sealed.
There is no saving that man. He's definitely.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to show that to you. I'm sure you had seen it, but where's the guy with the fucked up face? That shit.
You showed all this, but you never showed Ludwig Ahgren's chess boxing, where he also demonstrated disgusting, classless violence.
Ludwig?
He did this as well, Ludwig. Yeah, shame on you, Ludwig.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
Against
they did a slap
Connor
fight,
Dog
right?
Virginia.
Yeah, no, he's going to hell too. Then.
Yeah, fucking teaching the next generation awful habits. He's a right wing guy. That guy.
All right.
Mogul male.
Wait, not this. Okay, this video's fine. I wanted to see him getting slapped, but this is the result. This dude did a slap fight. He won, by the way.
I said he won, but at what cost?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I've never seen anything like this. He won though. A true competitor, my friends. I wonder if the prize purse is going to cover his health costs.
Definitely not.
No.
Oh my god.
No, but these are usually like former Soviet countries, so they have like some level of healthcare already. So
how do you
I
even
don't know.
fix that, bro? What the fuck?
Get your balls off my face, man.
Here it is in the making. This is the hero.
That shit was fire.
In a battle,
this was compelling.
Pure heart, he shows. Dude, this one.
So the one we just saw is the guy on the right.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. By like that one, his face is just like exploding.
Oh my god.
And so, dude, this guy, he's like, dude, I can't do this much longer. Watch what a badass he is. He literally like turned his head into the hand. He's like, fucking legend, dude.
No. That one he starts crying. There's a tear that rolls down his eye on the left side.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's no shot.
Insane.
This is permanent brain damage. There's no. This is the head trauma. These guys are gonna have CET in 2 years.
Listen,
Whatever.
former like Soviet countries, they gotta find something to do. You know what I mean?
guess.
They got this. They got fucking parkour videos and dash cam footage. This is like this is the entire economy.
Vladimir Putin.
That's true. That's fair. It says Vegas, though, but they're definitely Russian. Dude, I love how they slap the cotton out of his ear. He's not even there. Look at him. There's nothing left in his eyes. Dude, eventually this guy just with the wrist.
These guys have perfect form, by the way.
These guys are pros.
Yeah,
this guy's like, yo, is something wrong? Is my head stinging a little bit? Is there something?
I think what ended up happening is it helped him because it just like neutralized all of his nerves. He has permanent nerve damage on the side of his face.
Right.
He can't talk anymore, but
he's a true competitor now.
But he will never feel pain on that side of his head ever again.
Holy! Oh, someone said they're speaking in Romanian.
Yeah.
Dude turned into a Batman villain.
Wow. Like a Dick Tracy villain.
This guy's just like.
Dude, I can't watch this anymore. Can we move on, please? I never want to see someone slapping another person ever again.
He forfeits, and this guy wins.
I mean, that's how slap fights end. Yeah, you either forfeit or you get knocked out.
I know, but like the guy, he's a true competitor at heart, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I think they're both dead now of brain hemorrhages. So rest in peace. Arab World News, do your thing.
I don't know what it is about slaps, but like, it's like when you see a spider on a TV show or something, and then you like start thinking you have a spider. It's the same vibes. When I watch people getting slapped, I feel like I'm getting slapped a little bit.
I see.
Weird.
Let's talk about some
because you're an empath, Hasan.
Fuck. Is that it?
You have empath energy.
No, I'm an empath. Oh no.
So let's say Trump at Diamond and Silk's funeral. Now, who was? I don't remember Diamond and Silk. What was their story?
Diamond and Silk are two commentators that used to open for Donald Trump.
Oh, these
Silk is the one that doesn't really talk as much, and she just goes, uh-huh. And Diamond was the one that did most of the talking. Unfortunately, Diamond passed away. And
I thought diamonds were forever.
I believe, oh, Jesus. I believe that they had a show. They didn't have a show on Fox News, but they had a show on like some other, right-wing channels and stuff.
It was Newsmax or OAN, one of those two, I want to say.
Yeah. They're a commentary duo.
Sisters. I just learned.
Oh, they're sisters?
Yes.
And not like...
Yeah, they're sisters.
Wow, sister snapped.
Not James Charles sisters.
Right.
That makes sister sense.
So I guess speaking on Saturday in North Carolina, Trump had a really nice eulogy for them.
So here's what happened. They would routinely open for Trump in campaign rallies.
Yeah.
And they were early backers in 2016. And then they basically leveraged that notoriety to land a regular commentator role at Fox News. But because of their routine coronavirus conspiracies they were spreading on Fox News, they were dropped from Fox News because they're fucking fake. Fox News, I mean, not Diamond and Silk.
These, by the way,
Fox News is fake news. Yeah. Rhinos. They got a job at Newsmax afterwards, and then she died. I believe she might have died of COVID.
No, that was being speculated about because she got COVID shortly before, and it may be related because COVID can give you heart problems. But she died of heart failure.
Yeah, so you're right. But the reason why I'm mentioning COVID is because what Silk did instead was use this as an opportunity to say that she actually died of the COVID vaccine.
But
she did not want to say that she had gotten the vaccine, which I don't believe she actually got the vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So she was saying that Diamond got the vaccine shedding from someone else who was vaxxed.
Oh,
and then that vaccine shedding gave her the same, deadly vaccine disease.
Dude, I love how these people really are incredible.
Even in death, yeah. She's like, no, don't miss a beat.
Secondhand vax kills people. Yeah. So here's Trump's eulogizing these two women that did such great things for him.
You can get vaccine shedding, but childhood asthma rates do not increase as a consequence of gas stoves in your home.
Yeah.
Don't ever say that, because that's science, and science is gay.
That's true. I've heard that.
Yeah.
It's so gay.
I'm gonna soundbite that, Hasan.
And I don't believe, they told me, I said, give me a little time, because I have a lot of people waiting for me back in a place called Palm Beach, Florida. They said, give me a little time. What do you think it'll take? Oh, about 15, 20 minutes, sir, in and out. I said, well, it can take longer. This is a little longer than 15 minutes, right?
Masterclass.
I don't believe, they told me.
Giving a eulogy bitching about it being too long.
Dude, that's like Trump at his best. This is like the first time I've watched Donald Trump and went, he's back.
Dude, he's back. Wait, I heard he's gaining on Ron DeSantis still.
Dude, he pops off like this 3 more times, it's over. Ron DeSantis does not have a fraction of the charisma that Donald Trump has on his fucking pinky toe.
No riz.
Ron DeSantis will go up there and be like, oh yeah, eulogies, they're so long, am I right? And everyone's gonna be like, boo,
like,
shut
yo,
the fuck
this guy's
up.
a fucking menace. How dare he
what a
complain?
fucking loser. It's the meme, like, Riz, like incredible Riz versus sexual harassment. When Trump does it, it's
Right.
fucking Riz.
Yeah,
he's rizzed up.
Riz big
When
time.
Ron DeSantis, Ron DeStinky.
Yeah.
Not the sanctimonious. That was a mid-ass line from
He's
Trump.
moved on. He's moved on.
He realized it didn't.
Say he's
bite.
stinky, bro. Say Ron DeStinky. I've been around him, folks. He smells bad.
He smells
terrible.
He doesn't look it, but trust me, he stinks.
Look at him. No. He. You could say that. You could be like, what is he? What is DeSantis? What ethnicity?
What's nationality?
Is he? I wonder.
Looks like a white motherfucker to me.
Yeah, I mean, you could just be like, look at him. He's Italian. He's greasy. You know how Italians are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like old school, like fucking ethnic.
It's awesome.
Ethnic memes like that.
Yeah, but
Italian and English descent.
So he said he's what?
Italian and English.
Yeah, he's Italian.
He's greasy.
He's so greasy. You know how those Italians are. I'm from New York. I've known them.
He eats so many meatballs, people. He sweats marinara.
He's stinky.
It's disgusting. He's got mold growing on him.
My goal is to get Trump to say Rhonda Stinky at least one time. I've been saying it so much. I want it to like be in the space. I want him to like accidentally hear it from someone else, like one of his fucking staffers or some shit.
That
who's
would
like,
be
hey,
awesome.
watching me and then repeat
If he
it.
said it, it would stick.
No.
Yes.
It'd be stinky Ron DeSantis.
It's so much better. Mr. Trump, please hire me for your campaign.
It's better than sanctimonious.
Yeah.
I do like it.
But yeah,
he said it. Okay, good.
So he went to this woman's funeral, and they were doing hymns and stuff for 3+ hours. I gotta watch this again. This is the first thing he says to complain about how long it was.
I don't
Celebrating the life of Diamond.
believe, they told me, I said, give me a little time, because I have a lot of people waiting for me back in a place called Palm Beach, Florida.
You know, Palm Beach, Florida.
He's like, I'm so
place,
important. I'm too important.
A beautiful place. Unlike this, I come here for 20 minutes. Palm Beach, maybe you've heard of it.
I love that.
They said, give me a little time. What do you think it'll take? Oh, about 15, 20 minutes, sir, in and out. I said, well, it can take longer. This is a little longer than 15 minutes, right?
He's getting laughs, too.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, fuck yeah, this shit was way too long.
These are supposedly Diamond's friends and family. They're like, yeah,
You're right.
You're right. This fucking
was-
funeral is long.
This memorial was way too long, bro.
What the fuck's that about?
I need to get home, dude. Football's on.
Yeah, no, he's so good. I mean, that is what made Trump.
So fucking
You know, he gives you permission to be like ruthless. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the way he does it is funny. He's not, you know what I mean? Like,
Because he's catty as fuck.
You know, we love that. Trump, I welcome you back. I'm ready for another Trump presidency. Which one is Diamond?
Diamond, here, you have a picture of him? On the left.
On the left.
This is Diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love Puerto.
Listen, Diamond, it was nice knowing you. Shorter memorials, a little too long.
Wait, there's
too long.
There's more, by the way, because
the next one is actually even funnier.
Oh yeah,
okay. Shit, there's more. Let me open the thread again.
This is my favorite thing ever.
Yeah, this part is really ruthless.
69.
A little too long. Wait,
That's
is
it.
it on
That's
the
it. That's
thread?
the video. Yeah, play that one. This video.
Oh.
This one is
But I see that-
insane.
After Silk goes on and on about how much she loves Trump and all the great times they had together, Trump gets up and says this: I knew Diamond, but I didn't know Silk at all. I just learned about Silk. You're fantastic. Whoa.
Dude, he's known these women for like 5 years.
If Silk died, I don't think I'd go to the memorial, frankly. I'm a busy man. No offense.
No, he'd be like, Silk, we all know Diamond was carrying you. You're the one who kept saying, in the background. Diamond was the one who talked all the time. I loved her. You, not so much.
Listen, I have to tell you, I think I speak for everybody when I say I wish you were in the casket, but we can't control those things,
We
right,
love you.
people?
You're very special.
You're very special.
Okay, play it. Oh, God, I'm so
And,
excited.
you know, the world has lost one of its brightest stars, real star, but I see that we have another star who is equal to, but she stepped up and she is different. I'm serious. I thought I knew them both. I didn't. I knew Diamond, but I didn't know Silk at all. I just learned about Silk. You're fantastic. You're going to carry on beyond anybody.
Why are they clapping for that? These are her friends and family. They're sisters.
I didn't know you existed.
Why are they clapping
Oh, they're
for
sisters,
that?
right? I forget that.
Yeah. Well, you can forget that. Trump, on the other hand, insane for him to even mention it at her fucking funeral.
Both. I didn't. I knew Diamond, but I didn't know Silk at all. I just learned about Silk.
They've opened
You're
for
fantastic.
countless
Awesome.
rallies for him.
Well,
he invited them to the White House.
Oh, here he is embracing them lovingly.
I don't
never
know her.
knew Silk.
I don't know you.
I'm sure she's a great woman. This is
very
my
special.
first time meeting her. This is awesome.
Listen, I'm a
This
huge
is so
fan.
crazy.
I'm a huge fan of Siegfried. I don't know Roy. I've
But
never heard of Roy
he's
before.
embracing Diamond. No love for Silk on
That's
that one.
true.
That's that you can tell.
That's true. You're right.
Well, the top one, he's go to the top picture again. Oh yeah, see, he's looking at Diamond again.
Yeah.
Right. It's just.
I love how it might be true.
Maybe he really
Very
just was
special.
ignoring her.
You never knew she was there.
Diamond, why do you keep bringing this other lady
Who
around?
is this lady?
What is she doing here, Diamond?
Diamond on the soles of your shoes. Ooh, what's that? Paul Simon. song?
Simon, yeah.
Hold on.
They
I'm
should have played
coming.
that at her fucking funeral, bro.
That's another one.
I
I'm a
got
huge
time.
fan of Garfunkel. I don't know who Simon is. I've never heard of him. Never heard of
Art
Simon.
Garfunkel is the brains behind that operation.
Yeah, so that was fun. That was a good laugh. I'm so glad he's back. More to come from President Donald Trump, 45 and 47.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Oh, I love that.
Speaking Saturday at a gathering in North Carolina, Trump said, oh, we already watched that. I see. Yeah. So let's move it on a little bit here. I've been following the Crowder Daily Wire stuff, but I haven't talked about it at all.
We did. We
Yeah, you
talked
did.
about it when it first popped off.
Right,
the
right,
First
okay,
day, and then we
okay.
debated on whether or not the Daily Wire is netting $100 billion in revenue.
Oh, yeah.
So
Have
fucking
you-
stupid, bro.
So it's come out that actually Steven was pissed because he actually wanted $120 million.
Yeah.
And 50 was lowballing.
He vehemently denies that, though, just to be clear. It was never about the money to him. never.
Yeah, it was just about the love for the game, the racism, and not even like his own personal racism, which he claims, but also young conservatives that want to be racist on the Daily Wire network.
It's a bad precedent.
Yeah,
to punish people for being.
Yeah, he is for labor rights, okay, and labor wrongs.
Oh, I heard that people are accusing him of being a socialist.
Yeah, Candace Owens yesterday called Steven
awesome.
Crowder a communist.
But she's kind of right.
Yeah.
Because he is kind of advocating for worker rights, right? In a way, it's like, yo, this contract's not fair. I need a fair contract.
Yeah. You know,
socialist.
Benefits. A benefits package that allows you to say like the N-word 3 times live.
Like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, fair. That's a fair and balanced demand to make.
Well, here's Ben saying, here, let's see.
We sent him this term sheet offering him $50 million over 4 years plus a 2-year extension for $25 million. You know, basketball player type money.
Yeah.
On November 2nd, Stephen called up Jeremy and said, I want $30 million.
Why his eyebrows?
That's what I was going to say. His eyebrows look huge today,
Some
bro.
caterpillars, man.
Why his eyebrows were not always that big.
I think he fills them in.
Why? Does it make him look distinguished?
There's also speculation that he has lip fillers on TikTok, so it's probably
lip filler?
Yeah. Like on
his
TikTok,
lips
they
do look
claim he
kinda-
has
They're
lip
kind of
fillers.
juicy. A little bit of juice there.
But how old is he?
He's like our age, 42. No,
What?
Shut the fuck
No, I
up.
think he's in his late 30s. Ben
Late 30s.
Shapiro.
Ben is 39, and I know what you're
said
talking about.
our
with the
age
lip
and
filler.
said 42. I'm 30. I'm not even 32 yet, man.
Yeah, bro.
Calm down.
I meant R as in Ethan.
No, me and Hasan are in our 30s. What are you talking about?
I was referring to you.
How old are you, Dan?
I'm 41. I'm a year younger than you.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, his eyebrows, that ain't right. That is not natural. This guy's doing the Steve, what's his name? Steve Harvey on his eyebrows. You know, Steve Harvey has that insane mustache.
Mm-hmm. Right. He's got Steve
I think
Harvey's
he's filling it up a little bit. Yeah. I mean, he
Gotta
puts
be.
on makeup for sure.
Okay, we
I
love
don't
that.
know who told him that makes him look good, but
Somebody said you look distinguished with fat, fucking deep eyebrows.
yeah, it's like the Anthony Davis approach.
Whenever I meet, you know, people who are saying, how long...
Dude, you definitely do your eyebrows. What the fuck
Yeah,
are
Look
they?
at the lips.
I told you.
Wait, now I am buying the
look-
filler thing.
Yo.
That is not natural.
Benny boy.
Right?
No way.
He looks like that guy, yeah.
He's got two. Yeah, no.
been dating, they'll say 2 years. I'm like, so what are you waiting for?
For someone who has such a hard stance on closed borders and like a hardline policy on immigration, he sure is letting that lip filler migrate.
Okay, queen.
Ooh,
got him.
All right,
got him.
Here is Ben.
October 5th is when we sent him this term sheet offering him $50 million over 4 years plus a 2-year extension for $25 million.
Your walls, Ben.
You know, basketball player type money. On November 2nd, Stephen called up Jeremy and said, I want $30 million a year and a bunch of changes to the term sheet. I'm not going to redline the term sheet. I'm not going to edit the term sheet. I just want you to send me a brand new offer. On November 6th, 4 days later, remember, this is after he's already sounded off. He's got the term sheet. He's had it for a month. November 6th was election night. You'll recall, if you're a Daily Wire fan, Stephen Crowder appeared on our election night coverage. Everything was very friendly.
That was the
Everything
best.
was very
I loved
chummy.
it.
Everything was great. November 14th or thereabouts, we decided that we couldn't meet his demands. That his demands were not rational in business terms, that he wanted too much money, and all the rest of it. So we let him know, no hard feelings. We're still friends, just like we do in every contract negotiation. As Tim Pool said on his show last night, we've had contract negotiations with Tim, and we disagreed, and we went our separate ways, and we still like Tim. Tim still likes us.
They're trying to hire Tim?
Yeah,
also?
that got kind of revealed in all of this too, and that really did blow my mind because it's like,
what?
Listen, it's not like I hold them in high regard, but Tim Pool seems below even them.
I mean,
you know what
they
I mean?
hired
He's
Candace Owen, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but she has a utility. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Tim Pool is just
Why?
a
Well,
moron.
he has a utility too. He's liberal. He's their first Democratic hire.
their first left-wing host.
He is an important liberal voice to add in the conversation.
God damn.
Who else can come up with incredibly liberal ideas like 50-state sweep for Donald Trump?
Yeah.
And
Everyone should own a
Nancy
nuke.
Pelosi's husband is a gay, has a gay sexual intercourse with David DePipe.
I believe an individual citizen in this country has a right to own a nuclear warhead.
That opinion, my friend, is worth $50 million and not a cent less.
Bag of turd, flaming turd bag.
I can't get over how much money these motherfuckers
That's what
make, dude.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
just like, oh god.
You're right. This grift really does pay.
It does.
And now, like, Daily Wire is almost like they're sucking them all up. Like,
they're trying to monopolize.
Right.
Which is, of course, the free market. Obviously.
Obviously.
Free market works best when there's no competition.
But what's interesting is both Tim and Crowder said whatever your insanely lucrative deal is not enough for us. Like,
yeah, because they look to like, I think they all look at like Alex Jones and stuff and see that there are so many suckers that are willing to pay you, that have a lot of disposable income and just want to hear things that they already agree with. And no matter what happens, like you're gonna generate a lot of revenue. Also, you know what? Actually, and this is something I say about myself. So maybe they have the same approach. Like, I don't give a shit about making $50 million in over the course of 4 years when the amount of money I make already is more than enough. You know what I mean? My lifestyle is not going to genuinely change from how much money I'm making now versus $50 million because, like, I don't even have free time to do all the other stuff. Like, I already do what I enjoy. So maybe they're like, yeah, I'd rather keep making a couple million a year and do the racism without any sort of editorial control. Rather than go under the Daily Wire umbrella and have like some level of editorial control and have to do like ad reads and shit.
what do you think about this? And why, obviously, I don't care if people get lip filler, but why is it interesting if Ben Shapiro got lip filler?
Well, he presents himself as this like orthodox, and I mean that as like a double entendre almost. You know what I mean? He's like a very conservative man, right?
He's Orthodox Jew.
He's Orthodox Jew, but also like he's an Orthodox man. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily trad values to care about your image to that degree to like get this aesthetic, plastic surgery thing done.
Yeah.
And he, just recently there was like a video of him, Daily Wire put out a thing where it's like, let's make Ben Shapiro react to cringe TikToks of
Thanksgiving. Wasn't it Thanksgiving?
Yeah, something like that or whatever. And, he's very judgmental of young people that look that don't conform to traditional beauty norms.
Since when are men supposed to have big, plump, beautiful, kissable, fuckable
DSLs,
lips?
dude, yeah.
What are you going to use those big, beautiful lips for, Ben?
I don't know.
Sorry. Beautiful.
I love that.
So November 14th or thereabouts, we told Stephen that we couldn't meet his demands. Fast forward another month, December 12th, he registered the site Stop Big Con.
Oh.
Hey, that's when he registered it.
Oh.
Remember, October 5th is when he received the terms. November 14th is when we said we could not meet his demands. December 12th is when he registered Stop Big Con because he knew that 3 days later, he was going to be announcing that he was leaving the Blaze. He needed a plan, and attacking us was the plan. December 15th, he announced he was leaving the Blaze. A month after that, he texted Jeremy in friendly fashion to ask if they could talk. On January 9th, he called Jeremy and proceeded to tape him without permission.
That was fucking... The fact that he recorded their call before there was any, contention is super...
Sneaky. I mean, who would have thought that these guys who are disseminating asshole propaganda would be assholes to one another?
Yep.
I mean, I personally would never invite someone onto my show and pull a trick like that on them.
What?
If Crowder were to call into this show, I would never pull a trick on
him. It would be in total good faith.
Yeah.
And
God,
totally.
I'm slow today.
I keep it real with Crowder every time.
Yeah, maybe he got that from you, actually. The old switcheroo
what a
on the
fucking
phone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, he's a piece of shit, though. I actually think that the Daily Wire, as much as they're all scumbags, Crowder was far way in the wrong in this situation. It's crazy.
That's my
In a
read on
weird
it.
way, I see both sides of the argument.
Yeah. You sympathize with Crowder a little bit?
Well, I see Crowder's perspective because, I made a joke about this already, but, it's the Daily Wire is giving him $50 million because he does, pretty much he says the N-word the long way. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like, yeah, you're hiring me to be racist and get banned so that I can like.
You see his point.
Yeah, you're hiring. If you're hiring me to be racist, then I'm going to be racist and get banned.
But so
if you understand that a part of my revenue driving mechanism involves me getting banned off YouTube so I can drive more people over to the paywalled racism, the only clans, if you will, then and you appreciate that I do that. And Jeremy Boring did literally say, like, I love that you do the paywalled racism stuff, the piss off YouTube segment. It's such a big, I love that. It's a great segment. Like, we're such big fans of that here at the Daily Wire. Then yeah, like, that's his point. It's like punishing, I made this joke, but like, it's like punishing Steph Curry for, shooting 3-pointers.
Right.
Like, that's why he has the contract that he has.
They would have been like, okay, we can remove this, but if we lower your pay.
Well, yeah, it didn't even get to that point. Well, you're right. Like, Steven Crowder absolutely is using this to launch.
The thing is, like,
an email list for himself. That's for sure why
they
he
were
did it.
friends. They were negotiating in good faith. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have to accept the deal.
Steven was not.
No, Steven was not.
Right. They thought he was.
I hate to agree with Ben Shapiro here, Daddy Eyebrow, but
yeah, no,
I'm Team Shapiro.
100%. I think that Daily Wire guys, like, they're correct on their assessment that like Steven Crowder just wanted to make a big bang here, and he just like threw away their relationship, their friendship, cast it aside for like a little bit of internet clout for a brief moment.
So is this actually benefiting Crowder? Like, is there an audience being fractured here at all, or people they don't care? Do you think?
I watched him on Tim Pool last night, and I checked out his videos and the Daily Wire. I would say there's a split going on in like the conservative community. Honestly, my feeling is it seems like it's leaning a little bit towards Crowder.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the internet. I mean, come on.
What?
Ethan,
Wait,
they're
how so?
fucking stupid. Like, everyone is stupid. We're all fucking dumb. But you're like extra dumb if you're the type of person who's like, you're right. The 14-year-old trans teenager is running society. You know what I mean? Like that, if that's your fucking thing that you believe, and if you're a Steven Crowder fan, like that's the type of shit you believe, you're extra dumb. So of course you're gonna fucking think Steven Crowder is this like bold, truth-telling hero.
What do they agree with?
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his perfect bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
Exactly.
So
they think he's doing this for free speech.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
He keeps insisting it's not about the money. And there's actually a clip coming.
It's not about the money.
You're right now that you'll see.
I need 120 million.
Right. Well, he claimed. Here's the thing. He says there was never a counteroffer. That's bullshit. The $120 million thing. However, in the Tim Pool interview, and this is in the doc if you want to pull this up because it's actually a pretty funny moment. He kind of fucks up and basically lets out that his agent may have sent a counteroffer. And that's probably what they're all talking about. But like, as he's saying it, realizes that he's fucking up saying that and changes the subject like immediately.
Here, let's take a look.
I'm on your side on this one. Everybody can know my bias. The reason that really bothered me is because I run a company. I know how much money we make. And there are people who assume that revenue equals money in your pocket profit. And it's like, no. If they're giving him $50 million, it sounds so wonderful.
They're assuming you're dumb.
Yeah, I'm sure Tim's overhead is crazy.
That's the other aspect of all of this. He keeps saying, he's like, it's not about the money, but also the amount they offer me is so insulting because it's way too low.
Bro,
it's $12.5 million a year. He runs a fucking YouTube channel. Like, it's not that different than what we do here.
Like, there's operational costs of like paying his racism producers to find like newer versions of bigotry, like older versions of bigotry, I guess.
This man is dead.
But like, other than that, you already have the cameras, you already have everything. Like, those are costs that you already put into your business.
Out of like a trailer, it's like,
well, that's Tim Pool. Right, and he was bitching about that too. I'm talking about Crowder, but yeah, I mean, he has he has a staff, he has a set, He's got the cameras. You know, the show isn't that complicated. It's a 3-camera show or whatever.
It's
like
fucking,
how much is
the
his
worst
overhead?
part about this is like I stream minimum 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. Sometimes I take Sundays off every once in a while. Okay. These motherfuckers are complaining about 4 hours of content for $12.5 million. 4 hours of content a week, man.
That's
4 hours. Are you insane?
That's sweet deal.
It's like, that's nuts. That's nuts. Oh, dude, you don't understand the amount of research that we have to do to find new slurs. That's taking up 10 hours every day.
We have our race scientists in the laboratory.
Yeah, they're cooking
24
up new
hours a
ways.
day.
Yeah, but even if you assume he has like a dozen employees that he's paying like handsome salaries to,
which I doubt.
Which I doubt, but like let's just assume that he's paying them well, and he's got like a dozen of them. He's still walking home each year with like $6 or $7 million in his pocket.
It's not enough.
You know?
What about taxes? You think about that?
I hadn't thought of that. You're
There
right.
you go.
I hadn't thought about the theft that occurred.
Wait, so here it is. By the way, how dead inside does he look? Like, I'm just gonna be real. This man, there's nothing there.
Well, Candace seems to think she knows why, but we'll get to that.
They're treating the audience like they're dumb again.
Well, no. A lot of people don't.
But here's
don't
the
understand
thing.
this.
People don't understand because they're assuming that you won't go and do research. Look, $50 million basketball money versus $12 million. If let's say Marvel says, I don't know, the new Thor movie is $200 million. Is that Hemsworth's salary? It's that simple of an analogy.
Yeah.
But the issue here, and I'll let Gerald kind of talk about that more. The issue here is like, I think that these people at Daily Wire, they've said that they're very business savvy. They're running a business. So, are they very business savvy? Are they dumb and don't know that $12.5 million a year for an entire production house is what we're actually looking at? Or...
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Like,
no, you think that people are dumb. If you're trying to convince people that that's not enough money to put together a YouTube production studio.
Right, and again, he keeps saying it's not about the money, but then he keeps coming back to, it's insulting. $12.5 million? Are you kidding me?
It just sucks because, like,
crazy.
If that's the value that you're going to be generating for a corporation, you absolutely deserve to demand that. Okay, I talk about this with like basketball player salaries all the time. People oftentimes forget that like players that get $30 million contracts are actually still having their surplus labor value extracted by billionaires who own the fucking team, who cannot throw a basketball. Okay, who cannot dribble. So like. But I just don't believe that he is generating
No shot. I agree with you.
$12.5 million worth of revenue a year for the Daily Wire.
No.
I just don't like.
It's impossible.
That's what doesn't make sense in my mind.
There's no way.
Especially after the expenses, because it's not even on YouTube. They have their own infrastructure. So they're paying like to have the servers to host his content.
Yeah. So at a fundamental level, I understand the argument that he's trying to make. It's just that like his output that we're talking about in this circumstance is just like being a fucking piece of shit hate monger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Are they lying when they say it's basketball money and $50 million salary? I think Candace Owens at one point got up to like 140 or something. On the, I don't
So
really.
you said you wanted $30 million a year or 140.
And the only reason people know that's not true, and you've seen the transcript, you ever see me once say, "Hey, it's about more money"? There was never an offer sent.
You're just bitching that it's not enough money.
You literally just.
You're literally saying they're not giving me enough money to do my super lavish
But again,
production.
it doesn't require. Look, we found out when Donald Trump was like making arguments that just did not make any sense whatsoever, but people were still listening. That like you don't actually have to have a consistent line of thought here. You just need to be on the team. And Steven Crowder is on the team of I am more racist than the Daily Wire. I'm a bold truth teller, and the Daily Wire is rhinos. They're fake. Which is why people don't even understand that immediate contradiction. Like that's immediately he contradicted himself. He's like, we need more money for this production. It's an expensive production, and then turned around and said it's not about the money. Like what the fuck?
Do you think our production is bigger or smaller than Crowder's?
I think it's on the same level. If not, if ours
might be bigger.
Yeah.
I think it might be bigger.
Yeah, we put out more content than him.
How many employees do we have? I don't even think he needs full-time employees. He does one show a fucking week.
We have close to a dozen. I mean, what? There's like 10 of us here.
10, and then you and Ela's 12.
And then we have a couple people help with the socials as well.
Okay, so let me think here. Would it be wise to give a estimate on the cost of doing business here?
I mean, that's totally your prerogative if you want to share that information.
I have no clue.
Let's see. So we have 12 employees. I think I can estimate the salary on average. We're going to put in like our mortgage on the building and all that kind of stuff.
Also more expensive because you're in Los Angeles.
Where's he shoot out of?
Austin, which is still expensive, but like, ain't no fucking way is his real estate, his mortgage that expensive.
I would say we're probably looking at about $1.5 million per year.
Overhead?
Yeah. Maybe more. Maybe a little bit more.
I would guess around the same.
Yeah. And so if I'm getting $12.5 million or $12 million a year, that's like a drop in the bucket, and also a tax deduction, obviously. So it's not like coming out of your pocket necessarily. So I don't think he spends that much on production. Probably way less.
No, I agree. I mean, they occasionally do like sketches and stuff, but 99% of the time they're just sitting on their set, you know?
Their sketches are all like just wearing some outfit and doing some racist shit. Like that's
Right.
pretty much it.
Dressing
They
up
don't
like a
go
Chinese
out
person
anywhere
and
Dude,
putting
that's
on
very
politics.
expensive. You don't understand.
Is there racism insurance? I mean, we need to invent that. You have, liability insurance. You even have umbrella insurance in case you get sued.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Blackface
sure
insurance?
a lot of these guys do have to take like fat retainers on like a legal team because they're both having to defend themselves regularly.
Oh, I
but
didn't
also they
include-
do like offensive legal moves all the time. Like Jeremy Boring mentioned that in his video where he says like, well, that's this is a very expensive business. Like we got to constantly sue the federal government. We got to sue like. And that's something that they do. They weaponize a team of lawyers that they have on retainer against platforms like YouTube. Rumble does this shit all the time too. Like they all have like fat. They have the worst lawyers known to man. These guys are not supposed to win any of their cases. They lose all the time. But the point is to like, make work for them and make it seem like their dollars are being spent wisely.
And getting signups on the Mug Club and shit. Like, what was it last year? Crowder was suing YouTube. Whatever happened to that?
He never did that.
Right. It's just
That was
like
a lie.
you don't
But
think
actually,
even-
I didn't include our legal fees. That would put us back.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I
with
don't
the
know if that's
cap
fair.
stuff.
I don't know if that's fair to include. or
That's
not.
the cost of doing business. Yeah, you could.
I don't know how
could
many
include
people are
that.
suing him currently.
After I said, look, it's a non-starter if you don't change these terms, and please tell me that you're not doing this with other people. There was never anything after that where it was, of course, the non-starter is, I can't do 5 live reads because we do commercials. I just want
to ask one specific question because a lot of people are bringing this up and they're accusing you guys of only exposing them after they
Make
turn
America, Florida. That's a fucking shirt, bruh. No thanks.
down your counter offer. Is that true, or can you add more information to that?
Yeah, I don't know why they're saying the time.
Whatever. Anyway, what part? I missed the part.
That was literally.
I think you just cut it
You
off.
literally
right as
turned
he
it
was
off right as
saying
he was
it.
saying it.
Okay. There's a long.
Just say
wheelhouse.
I'm on your side on this one. Everybody can know my bias.
No,
if
go
they're
back,
giving him $50
go
million,
up to
it's
the
basketball money
the Polish
versus
man,
12 million. It's like I think that
and
these
then
people
play
do
it from
production house.
Make America, Florida guy.
He's my
Is
favorite.
that true, or can you add more information to that?
Yeah, that was it. He just
I don't
asked
know
him
why
about
they're
the
saying
counteroffer.
the timeline that he kind of gave was completely inaccurate.
Yeah, there was never any counter offer from us. What Steven said was basically, look, guys, these are the terms that we have a problem with.
Right.
And if this, I don't care what the contract says dollar wise. If these terms are in there, that's bad, and you need to start again. This has to be pulled out.
So there was no counter offer because I'm seeing a lot of you guys say
There was the agent. I think my agent. They sent this term sheet. The agent said, "Well, if you're talking about 100% ownership, by the way, in perpetuity, forever, meaning, and it's a 6-year contract with no option to negotiate. They have an option to extend for 2 years, 6 years, locked in at that rate. And again, how do you penalize someone for money that they don't make?
Yeah.
They're not going to lose money on you being demonetized. Now I get that I'm a special
He
situation.
says the
but this
agent
is demanded.
And then he stops
says,
himself. He's like, "Oh, the agent probably might have asked, well, it's a 6-year contract,
right?
And you're locked in perpetuity."
Yeah, no,
so he did.
definitely
They did go back.
Yeah.
to counter.
Yeah, he 100% did
Yeah.
counteroffer.
So he's full of shit. 'Cause he said it over and over again that it was never about the money. There was no counteroffer.
Why don't they?
And they
bring
asked
up
him
the
directly,
receipt?
and he's like, "Well, my agent, does one of those.
Dude, so Candace Owen, who will never be toppled on Crazy, responds, and I guess she went fucking nuts on him, which I love, obviously.
Yeah. She first implied that he was like gay, I think.
Yes.
That's in there.
She first was like, "Oh, bless his heart. You know, you should all pray for Steven. He's going through a lot right now."
She apparently has a video of him sucking dick or something.
What? What? Oh my God.
She's getting ready to drop the receipts. I mean, if she's got
I'll
proof.
die. I will perish.
Can you
if that's
imagine?
the case.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Over the weekend, I was given a lot more information regarding Steven Crowder, a lot more background information regarding what could have possibly led to this moment. And not to my surprise at all, obviously, this really doesn't have anything to do with the Daily Wire. And his actions are a symptom of something much larger. And I want to choose my words very carefully here because I'm not angry anymore. Steven has a lot going on. I guess is the best way to say it. He has a lot going on, and that should be clear because people don't do stuff like this if there's not a lot going on in their life. You don't sell out your friends, you don't report comments.
No, she's the worst. She is like so vile.
Every single person involved in this is such a piece of shit, and I love it.
It's so fun for
I'm
that.
so happy to be on the outside looking at how, like, conniving and how shitty they are.
Awesome.
Just awful humans.
Awesome. It's so fun for me.
Yeah, let's
but the
keep it
thing
going.
is, I'm really surprised because like the Daily Wire has been going on an all-out like info war against Crowder, and somehow he's still looking good. I find that interesting.
Because you're forgetting, it's a race to the bottom. Whoever is like dumber and more openly racist wins.
Right. Okay.
Dog whistles are for the intellectuals, you know? Save that. That's for the birds. What do you go to college? Are you fucking nerd? You gonna tell me about how like systemic racism is actually a Marxist conspiracy? No, just literally be like black people are inferior. That's what they want.
Got it.
Okay, so that is precisely the reason why Steven Crowder is always going to have an upper hand in this argument.
That's
like,
crazy. I thought everyone
he
was
is
turning on him.
appealing to the dumbest people in the room.
There it is. Let's see what Candy has to say.
These things are actions of individuals that are perhaps acting out of desperation. You have to dig deeper. You have to look deeper to fully understand the picture of why somebody might do that. And it's certainly not because somebody is upset with a $50 million contract. And because I now am more aware of certain information.
Yeah, so she got a video of him sucking dick.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it's accurate.
But I think she's like implying that he might be, you know, I don't know. I watched this and I thought, oh shit, like maybe she got the documents
right
on something, maybe like some word of mouth, but not like I don't think there's a video.
She's like, yo, someone calls her. It's like, yo, I really need to talk to you about Crowder. So he's gay.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
But like, how did you not know that already?
Now.
How did you not know that already?
He's gay.
It's homophobic not to know.
Right, that's true.
Rather than being angry, I would like to implore my audience and everybody that isn't paying attention to the situation not to condemn him, but to pray for him.
Pray for him.
Sometimes people need a prayer. Sometimes people
you gotta
need a
pray
scripture.
the
You know,
gay
Stephen
way.
purports to be a Christian, and I believe that
Or maybe he cheated on his wife or
needs to
something.
lean into his faith.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It could be
with a dude.
that too.
I think,
Or
yeah,
you-
I think if Steven Crowder cheats on his wife, like it's probably with a man.
He was smoking meth in a motel room with a
No.
gay prostitute.
I don't think he's a meth guy. His little heart would give out.
That's true.
He doesn't have the heart to do
What
meth.
drugs can he do with a bad heart?
I don't fucking know. But
Huh. Yeah, not a lot of good ones probably.
No uppers.
No uppers? So
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
left? Opiates?
Yeah, I mean,
but
I
this
guess.
it's giving pray the gay away. Like
sure.
that's what I got out of this. Like it was like pray for
sure.
him. Bless his heart. Bless your heart.
Bless his gay. Bless this man's weak little gay heart. Pray that it keep ticking there, boy, so it can live to touch another
Yeah, a
day.
lot of AB pointed this out, but like a lot of conservatives do abuse bars, like they do Xanax.
He
They
can do
love that.
Xanax. Yeah, that's
Yeah, they
big.
love they love downers like that.
Actually,
I thought
Xanax is probably
gay.
good for his heart because it slows it down, gives it a break.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait,
We
let's
are
finish
gay,
it.
we are straight.
There's a little bit left in here.
And I am certain that in the near future, more information will come out. I do not think it is my place to say more than that. Well, probably what I
Spill
should
the
say
tea,
is I am
sis.
unsure at this moment if it is my place to say more than that. You know,
I love that she
maybe
reserves
if
the right.
I feel in
She like
further
corrects her.
defense,
She's like, actually, you know
something
what?
should be said.
It's not time for me to release this
Spill
information
the
yet.
fucking tea, sis.
I mean, it just sucks because like if this was real big shit, I think the Daily Wire would launch the nuke on them. But like they let Candace do it because Candace is like she's like the lower rung. She says like unhinged shit on a daily basis.
Attack dog.
Yeah.
For them.
We have credible evidence that Steven Crowder is a homosexual.
And then she turned around and said he's a communist the next day. Like your follow up was weak, Candace. Give us the goods. Give us the juice. Come on.
Candace O, in response to the Tim Pool appearance the next day, pointing out he basically accidentally admitted to asking for 120. I saw that too, Candy. I saw the same thing. Whoa, is she in like, that's kind of like a...
It's a bathrobe.
That doesn't look like clothing. Like
Yeah, she got a bathrobe on.
You know, in that last video, I was admiring her outfit, and I noticed the chat was too.
Was she popping off?
She was popping a little
She had
bit, but
a good outfit.
I don't know if this one works.
I mean, this one's fine.
Olivia, thoughts?
It looks like a robe.
I think Candace Owens is a stylish.
Go ahead,
figure.
Olivia. You tell us.
It definitely looks like a robe. If it's a shirt, it's a cool shirt.
Okay.
She's a horrible monster. She's a horrible monster, piece of shit, an attack dog for white supremacists. You know, she is the black voice of white supremacy. But you know, she is kind of stylish sometimes.
She looks good. She's very pretty. You know.
Oh yeah.
Very
I
beautiful.
can't get over the things she says. It's just I can't.
That's what's kind of special about her, though.
I cannot see her as like I cannot attribute any further positive values to her.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Chill, Vin.
She's so fucking beautiful.
Chill the fuck out, bro.
You don't think you can save her, son?
I have the great luxury of coming.
Vin,
was that if he received this term sheet and he was just so outraged by the terms and it was completely a non-starter, why did he come back to the Daily Wire with a $120 million offer? And what you'll see is that he says, we never did that. And then he very quickly says, maybe my agent or manager did do that, and then changes the subject very quickly, which is maybe my agent did do that, is essentially you saying, yeah, that happened. We countered. Take a listen to Steven Crowder.
Thank you. Pop
So
off.
there was no counteroffer because I'm seeing a lot of...
Candace does not get a lot of views. 44,000? I wonder how much they paying her. Probably only $10 million a year.
Yeah, weak.
Wait, what the fuck? She doesn't get shit for views, dude.
You know, there's a gender pay gap and a race pay gap at the Daily Wire for sure. You
We need
know
the
what I'm
audit.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Coming.
A lot of you guys say...
There was the agent, I think my agent, they sent this term sheet. The agent said, well, if you're talking about 100% ownership, by the way, in perpetuity forever, meaning, and it's a 6-year contract with no option to negotiate. They have an option to extend
for just totally said that they countered.
For 2 years. 6 years.
So
locked in
obvious.
at that rate. And again, how do you penalize someone for money that they don't make? They're not going to lose money on you being demonetized. Now, I get that I'm a special situation, but they said this is demanded of everybody.
So there you go. It's no. Absolutely. I think my agent maybe again. It was about whether or not it's going to be
he was
6
floundering.
He literally just said, "You don't lose any money if I get demonetized." Yes, they do. Of course
they do. Duh.
Like, because they take that revenue, and so they're no longer getting that revenue, and they pay you. So yeah, they're losing money.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Like,
cheers. Pretty obvious, should be very obvious to every single person that essentially what he's saying is, well, maybe my agent, yes, your agent got back and said $120 million. So it was a starting conversation. You knew that this was taking place. And I don't even, like I said, I'm past anger with the situation. I do feel bad for him because I know more of what's going on in the background. And I do believe that this is a man that is spiraling. But
yes, I love that.
Yeah, she hit that again.
So dirty.
I love when she hits that button. Oh, come on, give us the juice. Give us the good shit.
If it's spiraling behind the background, I do think it has to do probably with his marriage falling apart, right? I mean, what else could it be?
Yeah, that
Which is cool too. I'm down for that for him.
Yeah,
Does he have kids?
Perhaps it
He
came out
does
that
have
he
kids,
wasn't
so-
celibate until marriage, and you know,
Anything bad happening to him, I'm down with.
yeah, sodomy is still sex, Steven, okay?
Gay.
Even if done with a man.
Are you sure?
Just saying.
Because I thought sodomy was like a loophole. It's a different type of hole.
loophole.
Yeah, poop hole. Exactly. The poop. Exactly.
I didn't know. I thought if I did the poop hole loophole with a man, it was doubly not a sin, you know?
That's a big game,
Right.
man.
Maybe just a bit gay.
it's so important that we inject truth into this. And you
Right.
cannot say that you were so offended by a contract, so offended, so mortally wounded by the concept of a contract that your agent, as if you guys don't speak,
She's right.
went back and said, okay, 120 million. And then you're right. After that, Daily Wire never came back with any other term sheet. It was never a contract whatsoever. And then the second thing, which I thought was borderline delusional, was him likening himself to James O'Keefe when people are rightfully outraged that irrespective of what you thought about
James
this term.
O'Keefe, the great civil rights leader of Veritas.
Yeah, Project Veritas' very own, you know?
When is he joining Daily Wire, I wonder?
Ugh.
You know, he's got the big-ass contract pending.
You would record your friend.
He's in trouble,
and then release.
Isn't he like being investigated?
He is. I hope he goes to jail.
Oh,
That guy
God,
sucks.
that'd be so sick.
That guy's
That would be
fucking
so
Or maybe it's a
fire.
lawsuit or something.
That crypto shit.
I think
He might be-
O'Keefe is in some trouble.
He might be one of the only dudes on the right of like the right wing popularity that's as disgusting as Candy.
Yeah, September, a jury ruled against Project Veritas. Yeah, they got sued. It was only for, well, I say only, but $120,000.
You're in trouble.
okay.
That
Yeah.
crypto shit.
Probably enough to sink them.
Crowder fucking drops that kind of money on the grocery
that's
store every
nothing.
day. Chump change.
Contents of the conversation chopped up so people can't discern the context whatsoever. Here's what he had to say about that.
If you had the ability, if someone's going out saying,
Let me read the comments. Let's see what. Candace, I hope you see this. At the age of 6 to 7, my mom took me to a. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Can we stick to the goddamn topic? 30 minutes. How's this a podcast? No wonder no one watched it. 30-minute podcast.
No. I don't think it's the whole thing, right?
It says episode 79.
Oh, I guess it is the whole
Maybe part of it's paywalled on Daily Wire.
Yeah, she's like, I will get super racist behind the paywall.
Yeah, don't worry.
Check in, tune in for that one. $8 a month.
Right.
Oh, shit.
I mean, we do that at Fear End as well.
I saw that. So when I was on, they hit me with the, if you want to finish this podcast, you got to pay. You got to go on Patreon.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, we should do that.
Yeah, that's how we do it. We shoot a one take episode.
That's good.
And then we cut it in half, and then we
You
get
do that
real.
every episode?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Let me finish.
Nope,
That's
you
why I
gotta pay.
also pair it with like an appearance on the Twitch stream too. Like I wanna max out on like the value to the content creator who's coming on. You know what I mean? They get like the ultimate boost that way.
I wonder if we could do like one.
And then
min-
they come on and they shit all over my production.
Listen, at least it was paywalled. You know what I mean?
They shit on all my production on the Twitch stream. They go, "Oh wow, this sucks. Nobody cares about these things that you're watching
No.
or
I
saying."
wasn't shitting on the production. I thought, come on, it was funny. I started my member stream talking about what I did in the morning. I was.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
people said,
yeah?
"Do like Hasan."
Yeah.
So I was like,
boring.
I said, I
Boo,
had eggs.
no one cares.
I said, I woke up this morning. I had eggs.
Good morning,
I said hi to
my
my
queens
dog.
of TikTok above
I
18.
took a piss. You know.
Somebody said you want to hear Ethan say the B word. Pay $5.99.
Ooh.
What's the B word?
Oh, you know.
Bomb, bum, 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 bum,
Oh,
bum,
oh, oh,
bum, 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 bum,
Don't-
bum,
don't do it.
bum, 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 bum,
That was my fault. That was my fault.
My resolution? Airstrikes.
Anyway, where are we? But I was thinking maybe we should do that, like a members only segments, because not to cut like the whole ep, but just be like, hey, members, we're gonna do one extra segment where, we'll watch prolapses or something.
All right. Well, let's talk about it. Talk about it later.
Just a thought. Like that idea.
Zach, you're just throwing it out there at random.
No, it works every time. Zach, don't listen to Dan. I love it every time.
I got you.
Yeah, you know what's up. Okay, I guess that's about it for now on that front. But I'm waiting for the tea to drop on Crowder.
Yeah. Speaking of people who are, living a double life as queens, George
Oh,
Santos.
good segue.
Nice.
George Santos, my king and queen, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
Depending on whether or not she's in dragon slaying.
George Santos, look at this guy, man. This guy, I don't know how much you guys know about. We haven't talked on the show before. Okay, nice graphic.
Wow, this is bullshit.
Why you always lying?
No, I disavow. I disavow this. This is George Santos, a lying dumbass. No, he's king. He's the king. He is the GOAT.
You stan him?
Yeah, I stan him.
I see what you're saying.
Literally lying.
Yeah.
I am completely fascinated by this guy.
He is a compulsive, pathological liar. He cannot stop himself. It's a medical condition. You guys are being ableist.
It is. That's true also. Yeah, so this guy, he won a seat in Congress, and people, and the New York Times started trying to look into his background, like who is this young upstart conservative? And they started fact-checking his resume, like his school credentials, his work credentials, and they started to slowly find out that every single fucking thing this guy has ever said about himself is 100% wrong.
Top to bottom.
Just not even wrong, like a flat-out lie. Like this guy lied about.
Lying.
This guy said he went to a prestigious Horace Mann school.
He's the type of dude to lie about his birthday for no reason. Like just shit that doesn't even give him like an immediate tangible benefit. He lies about everything and anything he can.
Yeah. I had a friend like this.
I don't think his glasses are real. I think even his fucking glasses
I think you might be right.
A big lie.
I knew a person like this. I had a good friend that really was a pathological liar, and like you said, he would just lie about shit that it's just like nobody cares.
And everybody knows it. Like everybody knows you're a pathological liar too at that point.
Yeah.
And it's just like you still keep doing it. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
He can't stop himself.
So he lied about his high school, which I guess is a prestigious private high school, Horace Mann School. They contacted the school. That was a lie. He obtained a high school equivalency diploma.
So he got a GED?
Yeah. So he didn't even, I mean, whatever, no hate, but he didn't even go to high school apparently.
Yeah.
Visible puts the ultimate wireless hack in the palm of your hand. With unlimited 5G wireless data and hotspot designed to keep you connected, powered by Verizon's 5G network. And no contract holding you back. Plans start at $25 a month, or get the premium Visible Plus Pro plan and save $10 on your first month when you use promo code HACK. Make the switch at Visible.com. Terms apply. See Visible.com for details.
Claimed about where he went to college. He claimed he graduated with a degree in economics and finance from
Baruch College in 2010.
Yeah. But of course, he also said he was a star on the volleyball team.
That part
which
is the
awesome.
best. He said he was a volleyball star, but he got a knee surgery. And the reason why he said that was because he wanted the Nassau County GOP chair, Joseph Cairo, to like him and want him to play in their intramural volleyball team.
He better be good, though. He's not going to be able to...
But that's fucking insane. That's like what benefit are you getting at that point? Like, why did you lie about such an insane thing?
How tall is he? How tall? Because I think to be like a pro volleyball player, you got to be like really tall, right?
Yeah.
You got to be like super athletic.
Yeah, and then he admitted that he did not graduate from any institution of higher learning. My favorite part of the saga was 9/11. Shocker.
Oh, yeah, so here he goes. He died about his mom dying on 9/11. On the campaign website, Santos wrote that his mother, the first female executed at a major financial
executive, not executive.
This 9/11 saga is like, I mean, it's Larry David. It's literally Larry David.
Yeah.
It's a Larry David plot line. Like, he first said his mom died in the fucking towers. And then he followed it up by saying, no, his mom was actually not in the towers, but she was in downtown at the time and died years later from cancer because of the toxic inhalants from 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Then we found out that his mom wasn't even in fucking America at the time. She was actually in Brazil at the time during 9/11.
Awesome.
His mom wasn't even in the country.
That's some crazy stolen valor.
And she wasn't working in finance or anything. She was a housekeeper.
Yeah. So it's wild that he just lied about that.
There's
what benefit do you get from that?
The fact of lying that your mom died at 9/11 is awesome. But like I see kind of like there's a picture of like someone who comes like from not a privileged life at all, who's probably deeply insecure with his heritage, probably Because, well, you see how people treat AOC, who actually has come a long way on her own merits, and you see how people treat her, especially conservatives. So, yeah, he's insecure about his beginnings, but the level to which he lies is absolutely nuts.
This guy is a manipulative, lying con man.
His mother actually, she filed a visa to return to the United States. His mother actually is a domestic worker or home care nurse.
Yeah.
And she's still alive, right?
No,
no, she passed away.
And
I think.
Yeah, that's actually, if you go into this here, I'll just pull it up. So after all this lying, putting it on his campaign site and stuff, he tweeted this in 2021, December 23rd. This year marks 5 years since I lost my best friend and mentor,
That math
Mom.
does not add up.
Right. So 5 years previous to 2021 is not 2001.
This man,
She could be, but he could be lying about her mom dying. His mom died.
Even this could be a lie. I guess at this point, everything's on the table.
Everything is like every single part of this is a falsehood. That's true. You have to assume that he's probably lying about his mom even dying. His mom's probably alive right now in Brazil. Speaking of Brazil, there's first of all, let's talk about the Goldman Sachs thing. Yes, his campaign bio stated that he worked at Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, but representatives for both companies told the Times they had no record of his employment. Don't know why you didn't talk about how he lied about being Jewish, by the way. Like
that's a weird one
he
too.
claimed that he was a Ukrainian Jew.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking weird.
That's the bingo. Like he hit literally every fucking notable marker for like liberals living in Nassau County to be like, well, maybe I'll take a look at this guy. You know what I mean?
Wait, is he gay? Is he?
Yes.
Gay?
Yeah.
So he's probably straight.
No. He's actually gay. I'm pretty sure he's.
Seen the video of him?
No, but I
Crowder?
have seen how he responds to drag queens on Twitter, and that boy is gay.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Fair enough.
He's like duking it out with queens, and like has deep knowledge of RuPaul's Drag Race. That like as gay adjacent as I am, even I don't fucking know. Like he was like talking about like season victories and shit.
Gay. Wow. Yeah. So he pretty much concocted this like perfect. I don't know, victim.
Yeah, he said he is a Ukrainian Jew that like fled Nazi persecution. That was a lie. And then
That's
when
crazy.
called out on it, he said he's Jewish, which is another like.
That's a Larry David thing.
That's another.
great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't say I'm Jewish. I said I'm Jewish.
He is very.
That's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah,
I can't
that
believe he
does
said
make me. It's like when Kanye West had that like impeccable timing, the incredible timing on a joke that like that makes me feel like George Santos is literally Larry David. Is a Larry David character.
Yeah.
It's like,
no. There's Ethan just asked if there's a video of it. It's not. It was in a written interview that he said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he's never claimed to be Jewish. He just said he's Jewish.
I'm Jew.
Every part of
He
that
goes,
is.
I'm Jew. I didn't say I'm Jewish. I'm Jew.
And he also
I'm Jewish.
Like he lies about so many verifiable things, like victims of 9/11. There's 3,000. Like you can immediately figure that out.
Right.
Like Holocaust, like records of that exist. You know what I mean? You can't lie that your family fled persecution when they were in Brazil during the fucking Holocaust. You know what I mean?
Well, they had a hard time in Brazil, and sure,
which is another. It's like a Larry David joke. Yeah, my family suffered a lot during the Holocaust.
Yeah,
in Brazil.
Yeah, exactly.
They were still suffering.
I didn't say where they suffered.
The whole world suffered.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
We were all suffering then. It was a difficult time.
Yeah. He helped run an alleged hedge fund Ponzi scheme, which of course you got to do that. He started working at a Florida investment firm immediately. Florida investment firm, you know that shit is not run right. Okay, you know there's a Ponzi scheme. Called Harbor City Capital. When he was employed there in 2020, Santos said he managed a $1.5 billion fund and bragged record returns of 12 to 26%, depending on the type of investment. Boom. Definitely a Ponzi.
Hold on. He said he had 12 to 26% returns.
Yeah, Ponzi.
That's literally, if you're getting that kind of returns, you're
getting made off.
Yeah, you're getting made off.
That's true. 100%. It's a Florida investment firm. Sorry. Like, you know what you were getting into, retirees.
Make
Don't do
America
that.
Florida, bro. Stop.
The company's promised that a full bank guarantee on investments was bogus. Deutsche Bank claims it is a complete fraud and not signed by the bank officer on the document. In April 2021, the Securities and Exchange Commission accused Harbor City of being a Ponzi scheme that stole $17 million from investors. The company's assets are currently in mediation with an independent receiver appointed to manage them.
This is all going on while he gets elected to Congress.
Yeah.
Like, holy
financial
fuck.
disclosure. So this is the spicy part. This is what I personally believe will probably get him clapped. Because, like, Republicans are disgusting freaks. They're sick perverts. They will never impeach one of their own when they're a valuable vote. And right now there's a slim majority in the in the House of Representatives, as we saw with the Never Kever saga, right? So for that reason, they're never going to like actually impeach him, but he could technically go to jail, or there could come a point where it is impossible for him to continue being a representative. And I believe that that's campaign finance violations.
Yes, so it's worth mentioning that meanwhile, as all this is coming out, this guy ran his whole campaign. He was elected by the people based on a total farce. This guy has no experience. He has no credentials. And meanwhile, Kevin McCarthy
Bakersfield's very own,
supporting him and assigning him to
committee position. Yeah, and part of the reason why is because he was like a loyal vote for Kevin in the Never Kever saga. So now there's financial disclosures from 2022 congressional campaign show that he claimed he made between $3.5 million and $11 million from the company before it was dissolved last year, which is a lie. Then also records show that Santos donated over $700,000 to his own campaign in 2022. Now, if it's your actual money that you have in your pocket, you know, American laws, you can't stop that. It would be allowed. However, his income when he ran previously in 2020 was $55,000 a year. Now in 2022, filings, his net worth has spiked to $11 million after his involvement with the alleged Ponzi scheme. And he's claiming that he paid his own. He's claiming that he paid his own campaign to the tune of $700,000 from the company that he was running a Ponzi scheme with, Harbor Capital.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you lie? What the fuck? Yeah. So he's a pathological liar and a straight up criminal.
Yeah. Reporting from Talking Points memo showed that Santos campaign staffers charged a credit card on file for donors without their permission and racked up huge unexplained expenses and payments to anonymous as well as payments to themselves.
Dude.
He also has he has a history of like misusing, you know, GoFundMe and donation funds. He had like a 501c3 that he set up for rescuing animals or saving animals and paying for animal surgery. A veteran had like a service dog.
I have that video. We're gonna watch that.
Yeah, a veteran had a service dog. He literally raised $3,000 for him. Let's watch the video.
I watched this for the first time when Shredder was in the hospital, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking this guy needs to go down. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Stealing money from
yourself, Ethan.
Stealing. I know. I'm about to get banned right now. We have no strike, by the way.
Don't do it. Don't
we have
do
no
it.
strike. Let's
You're way too comfortable with this no strike business.
Bum 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 bum.
Stop. Please, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Muted you.
It's bombing open bombing.
The mic's muted. All right, I'm gonna release you. Be good.
I'm good.
Be good.
But I was gonna say, like, this guy stole like millions of dollars from people. Listen, I don't care about that. What he did to this dog is unforgivable. Y'all are not ready for this.
George Santos, claiming the congressman promised to help his service dog get life-saving surgery in 2016. But after about $3,000 of donations poured in, the Navy veteran says Santos stopped replying to his calls, to his texts. The veteran never saw a dime. His dog passed away months later. And the fundraiser was set up under a charity group that Santos actually mentioned on his campaign website. You see it here in a paragraph that has since been deleted. It claims that he rescued 2,400 dogs and 280 cats. Santos also touted the charity in this interview.
I mean, we had a great organization. We were able to save animals, dogs, cats, horses. I mean, at one point,
this guy is legitimately psycho. Wait, I can't watch this whole 10-minute video, but
here.
Or I guess we're almost to the meat of it.
Yeah. 8 baby jumping goats in my car.
There is no record of this group in the IRS database, nor is there one among the registered charities in New York or Florida. And the website GoFundMe, where this fundraiser was posted, said that the organized...
the name is so fake. It reminds me of George Costanza's The Human Fund.
Right.
He's like saving dogs.
He is George Costanza.
Yeah, he totally is. He totally
He's
is.
Larry David.
This is
Oh my
100%.
Down to the fucking. I feel like the sweater vest look is like like that's some shit Larry David would wear. He does wear the
content.
Oh, of course. He wears the long sleeve tees and he'll put a suit over it. You know what I mean? Suit jacket over the long sleeve tees. I feel like this is a look too.
This is exactly what George wore when he worked for the Yankees.
Stop laughing. It's not fun.
Advisor failed to respond to all their inquiries about where the funds went, never gave any proof of anything, and so they banned Santos's account from the site. This comes in the context of Santos' apparent lies on everything from this charity to where he went to college, where he worked, even his claims that his grandparents fled the Holocaust, and it goes on and on. The House Republican leadership continues to stand by Santos tonight, putting him on 2 committees just this week.
By the way, Democrats are so stupid for like not using this. Like if you're a Democrat worth their salt, why aren't you weaponizing this daily? Like I would only talk about George Santos. Yeah. Like, do you Republicans want to fucking act like you're pure? Meanwhile, you got this shit going on. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Today,
do you think Republicans would ever allow something like this to happen in the Democratic Party without them using it? Tucker Carlson would only talk about.
And also, they would get the Dems to
yeah. Oh, they would.
Dems would have made him resign the next day.
Yeah.
They would have forced him out.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, the perfect example of this is Al Franken. At the time when Roy Moore was being credibly accused of being a pedophile in fucking Alabama, the police made him stop going to the mall because he was constantly,
trying to pick up
young girls at the mall in his like local mall. Republicans turned around and had Fox News radio host that used to do tours with Al Franken come out and be like, "Oh, Al Franken, took this like weird photo with me many years ago," and then Democrats in unison collectively were like, "All right, you're done, you're out," and Al Franken resigned.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know.
And like, yeah, sure, Al Franken did some weird shit. Okay, I'm not exactly fond of the person in particular or his politics. But ultimately, I'm using this as an example to show you like what it takes for Democrats to like immediately fire off for someone from their ranks and how quickly they get duped into this cycle versus the Republicans will always stand by. They stood by Roy Moore. They literally weaponized the Al Franken shit.
Roy Moore was literally banned from a mall, you guys.
In Alabama, dude. Like Alabama, it's like incest and pedophilia is like a part of the culture. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Oh, here's a recut actually of
yeah, I didn't remember this scene.
Interestingly,
there it is.
Fits right in.
That's
It really does.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Now, Rich Ossoff, the Navy veteran who is making the claims against Santos, and Michael Bell, the founder of the New Jersey Veterans Network, who tried to intervene and get the money from Santos. So, look, I'm so glad to speak to both of you. And Rich, you served in the U.S. Navy. I know your service dog Sapphire was your savior and so important in your life.
He's from New Jersey.
Oh, your soundbite. You're way too advanced.
You're on another plane,
This is why the American military is losing wars, bro. These two fucking thumb-looking dudes couldn't get $3,000 out of George Santos. The fuck?
They should have just taken him down.
The New Jersey veteran guy. Like, what are you doing?
I think they didn't know where he was. I think he talks about it in this, but I'm pretty sure they couldn't find him. Like he straight up was like giving him a false
just like we couldn't find Osama.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, exactly. Something to say about that.
George Santos is in a suburb in Pakistan right now.
Yeah, next to the fucking Pakistan Annapolis.
Here, you wanted to bring her.
I had to bring her. Yeah, it's my baby
Brought his
right there.
That's
That's all I have left of her.
And
that's fucking
when George
heartbreaking,
Santos,
bro.
who at the time, I guess you knew him as Anthony DeVolder, when he was going to help you to save her, she was suffering from cancer at the time. What did he promise that he was going to do for Sapphire?
He was going to use his charity, his 501k, Friends of Pets United, to raise funds over GoFundMe.
Cute-ass dog.
He said he was very
so sad,
very respected. He was very he had his feelers out, and with his charity, it would help me very much to get the money in a sooner amount of time than later.
You were homeless at the time.
I was homeless at the time. I had broken an ankle really bad, couldn't work for a year and a half, so I couldn't pay my rent, and I was evicted. I was living in a tent on the side of Route 9.
That's the American dream right there, my friends.
Yeah, you go to war, you get fucked up, you come back, you're you're additionally traumatized by being fucking homeless. You know, it's great, good stuff. American dream, baby. Who then becomes a House of Representatives.
Awesome. And she had already had that growth growing. It was getting bigger and bigger by the minute, it seemed. I finally decided to take her to the vet to see what they could do to have it removed, and they gave me a $3,000 quote. I was homeless. I didn't have any means to pay for that at all. So one of the vet techs in the place said, hey, I know this guy. He runs a charity, and he saves a lot of animals. And she was like, you want me to hook you up with him? So she took pictures of me and Sapphire. She sent them to Anthony DeVolder. And the GoFundMe started. It was up and running. I put it on my Facebook page. My friends and family donated to it. They shared it. I had a lot of my Navy buddies that I hadn't heard from in
What I don't understand is, like,
years.
what kind of fucking charities were you his friends and family raised the money? How's that charity?
Yeah, he set up the GoFundMe because
it's all him.
He set up the GoFundMe. You don't understand, Ethan.
Did everything.
A GoFundMe, setting up a GoFundMe is very difficult.
Okay, is that how he got it?
Very difficult.
Okay.
And then there's the cost of running the business. It actually, much to everyone's surprise, it is exactly the amount of value that they raised. The amount of dollars that George Santos raised, he had to dump back into the operational cost.
Right.
Ironic because, like, that's kind of how a lot of 501c3s operate, for the record. For those of you in the chat that don't understand, like, a lot of these 501c3s are fucking major scams. So George isn't technically doing anything all that different, but it's still fucked up because there are real victims of charity fraud like this.
This
guy's one of them.
I mean, his friends and family raised all the money. It's insane.
There's actually gave me hundreds towards it. There were some other donors that I didn't ever recognize their names or anything. They might have been through his organization. They might have been friends of friends for all I know. So we raised $3,000 in 2 months, maybe 3 months. It was 6 years ago. And as soon as the money came through, I was like, great.
You could save your dog.
We can get it right in and get this done. Mr. DeVolder Santos decided that he did not want me to use my local vet. He wanted me to use his vets in Long Island or Queens. I don't remember which borough or town it was in. And that was the only way he was going to let it happen. So we took the dog to the vet. And the vet said, well, we believe this is too vascular, it's inoperable, but we'd like to go and have her have an ultrasound so we can see if we can do anything with it. I don't drive. I was homeless.
Anthony DeVolder is his
and
real
I paid
name.
a ride. I paid a friend to
George
bring me
Santos
up there.
is his real name.
Well, his name isn't fake.
No, Anthony DeVolder is the name that, like, everyone knew him as before.
Oh, that was his fake name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
got it.
says
That was
his name is like, George Anthony DeVolder Santos.
Yeah, DeVolder was his mother's maiden name. So
Yeah.
he used that sometimes.
That was his con name.
I guess.
Nice.
His vet.
To his vet. I paid the tolls, the gas, lunches, and DeVolder was supposed to pay me back for that. I even was dumb enough to give him my bank account and my routing number because he said he was going to put the money right into my account. Never happened. That was when I started smelling something fishy.
And so at this point, Michael, you get involved to try to help him get the money.
Absolutely.
And so what you had conversations with Santos, again, at this time you knew him as Anthony DeVolder.
Yes, I knew him as
Okay,
Anthony.
what were those like?
My goal was just to speak to another charity. The last thing crossed my mind was that it was going to be a problem. It's the first time.
Right, so you weren't like, this is
No,
fraud at
I
the time.
actually
You're
called
thinking, I'm
Rich
just
up.
going to solve this and get him his money.
I called up Rich and said to him, listen, this shouldn't be a problem. It's probably a misunderstanding at best. Relax. Let me
Nobody's
just speak
this
to him and
evil.
we'll work it
It's
out.
gotta be a
And
misunderstanding.
when I called him, my intentions were just to settle this really quickly and move on. But the problem is that when I spoke to him on the phone, he was not listening to what I was saying. He already made up his mind. I said to him, can you please give the money back to the people? Or there's a veterinarian in Rich's area that we can give the money to and put it into like a fund where he could use it from time to time. It's not your money to keep. And he just wasn't hearing it. I called Rich back horrified. I was really upset because this is Rich's lifeline. I work with veterans every day, and dogs save people's lives, you know? And he needed this dog every day to be in his life. And I felt horrible to tell him that I failed him because of feeling that Mr. Holder at the time was going to do the right thing, and he did not.
And you never got $1 of the money.
Never got anything.
And obviously she died.
Stole from a homeless veteran's family and friends.
Dude,
so insane.
That is the best.
Under the pretense of like saving his dog.
That's like the greatest crime.
He's
ever.
just such a he impersonated Kevin McCarthy's chief of staff to raise campaign funds from wealthy donors. Wealthy donors received calls and emails from a man who said he was Dan Meyer, McCarthy's chief of staff, during the 2020 and 2022 election cycles. According to people familiar with the matter, his name was actually Sam Mealy, and he worked for Santos raising money for his campaign. So like even people he had in his ranks, either under the direction of George Santos or on their own volition, were also doing cons, which I respect. He lied about being a real estate manager. One through line through all of his scams and cons is that like whenever George Santos says something, it's usually the exact opposite. He claimed that he had a real estate portfolio with 13 properties, when in fact he had actually been evicted 4 times. So like
Which
that's
is sad.
That's insane.
That sucks. But also
He lied about being married to a man and lied by omission about being married to a woman. His campaign bio discussed his husband, with whom he lives in Long Island, along with 4 dogs, but Santos never appeared on the campaign trail with his partner. The Daily Beast could not find a marriage record in New York. And in 2019, however, Santos did actually divorce a person. That person was a woman in Queens. He said, "I'm very much gay," which I do believe. I do believe he's gay.
I'm gay.
He lied about having employees who died in the Pulse nightclub shooting, which was fucking insane.
That's crazy.
Like he said he lost 4 employees in the Pulse nightclub shooting in 2016.
Wow.
That was not real. He lied about his grandparents being Holocaust victims. We already talked about that. And speaking of gay, now this wasn't usually an issue. This was not an issue. Like drag queens were not a prominent culture war talking point until like the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years. You had drag queens who were like pro-Trump. If you remember, there was a pro-Trump drag queen in the 2016 campaign. Like cross-dressing and drag is a prominent fixture in theater and in movies and in art throughout history, right? And certainly American movie as well. Eddie Murphy's entire career, Tyler Perry. You have Mrs. Doubtfire, things like that we all grew up with. And yet now Republicans have decided to make this a culture war issue. And turns out, we found out that George Santos, who actually received donations and got like a major backer by a prominent New York Republican who is anti-drag, who is anti-trans, and you know, very much like leading the effort in the anti-drag stuff. George Santos himself was a drag queen.
This man says drag queens are groomers. You guys have heard that. Check this out. Check this shit out. Look at how fucking happy he is right now.
Neste vídeo inédito,
That's our boy.
ele aparece com o mesmo
There he
vestido.
is, living
not
his
our
best
boy.
life.
That is our queen.
That's our queen.
Kitara Ravash.
Slay. That's
And he is. I mean, she's slaying. She's absolutely slaying. She's living her best fucking life. That's right. Eula
so
Rochard.
happy. She is so happy.
Eula
She's
Rochard,
so free.
Slay Queen. A Brazilian drag queen who was friends with George Santos when he lived near Rio, said she and everyone else knew him as Anthony, never George, or by his drag name, Kitara Ravash, I believe.
Yes, Katara. Look,
And confirms that there was a photo. She released a photo from him in drag in 2008 at a drag show in Ikarai Beach.
oh, this is awesome, man.
Now
There he is in the red.
He vehemently denies that that's him.
That's not true. He used to. He used to deny it. You are missing key parts of the information here. So George Santos immediately comes out and says, that's not real, that's not true, whatever. And then like more and more information come out because he's been on camera. And he ultimately gets caught. I think he was like walking at an airport or something, and people are asking him about the drag stuff. And it says, yes, I was young and having fun. I am by no means a drag queen.
Oh.
So I guess there's
queen. He owned it. But that's still crazy because he says he's young and having fun. I think that's what I thought they were doing too. But it turns out, I mean, from his own words here, which I can't hear. Is that something back there?
Don't say.
There you go.
This is
Hey
a
everyone,
Facebook
George Santos
post.
here, congressional candidate in New York's 3rd Congressional District.
Oh yeah, this isn't related.
Let's
Well,
talk
this
real
is
quick.
this is him supporting the "Don't Say Gay" bill. I was just giving this as an example that he's
Yeah, and he claims that the left is hell bent
Yeah.
on creating a
Yeah.
false narrative because they want to groom our kids. That's what he said. He
Yep.
said that, like, and obviously that ties along with like being queer. Even though queer Republicans are like the LGB coalition or whatever the fuck routinely forget that like Republicans despise gay people too and think they're also freaks that want to groom the children.
Here, I want to watch this video of him.
About the Florida bill, Don't Say Gay. Although the bill doesn't mention those words, that's what the left-leaning Democrats and progressives are labeling it. I'll leave you with this. As a gay man, I stand proudly behind not teaching our children sex or sexual orientation. That's incumbent on the parents, not educators. DeSantis, you have my full-blown support, and I support your decision to protect our children's innocence. I stand proudly behind the Florida legislature for putting a decent bill that will protect values.
Thank you. Finally, a sane gay person we can all support
Slay
here in
queen.
Florida.
Yeah.
He's straight. There's no way he's gay. He's lied about everything.
Dude, he is so gay.
God, you're
First of all, I mean, this is like deep cut gay Twitter shit, but like he's mischievous and devious in a very gay way.
We
Okay.
are gay, we
and
are
I don't mean
straight.
that in like the homophobic straight guy saying like gays are devious. I mean like he did drag. Like he's super gay. He's
We are
super
gay, we are straight.
The only non-gay fact about him is that sweater vest. Okay? That is the only thing that like just sets off my gaydar in the opposite direction.
My favorite is when people keep asking Kevin McCarthy about it. He keeps going, listen, he was duly elected. I was like, fucking duly elected? What the fuck are you talking about? He literally lies about everything.
Yeah.
They elected a fictional character.
Like look, Kevin McCarthy, not gay, okay? Like you think this guy and like look at the sassiness, the charisma of Kevin McCarthy, who just looks like a wet noodle, and then George Santos, who was able to con thousands of people, okay?
You think that's a gay swag?
Yes, he has gay swag, 100%.
Okay, all right. Just
Also,
trying
he
to
watches a
understand your
fuckload of Drag
argument.
Race because he had a back and forth with Trixie Mattel on Twitter. And in that back and forth, he literally admits that he watches the show because here, pull that up. It's on the doc.
I mean,
yeah, it's number 5 here.
He says, I have now been enshrined in late night TV history with all these impersonations, but they are all terrible so far. John Lovitz is supposed to be one of the greatest comedians of all time, and that was embarrassing for him, not me. These comedians need to step their game up. Trixie Mattel responds, maybe the source material was weak. 29,000 likes, by the way. George Santos responds with a GIF of Trixie saying, clearly you know all about weak acting skills.
It's a GIF.
With a GIF, yeah. And then Trixie responds, I am not an actor. I was young and I had fun at a festival. That is in reference to what George Santos had said about doing drag. George Santos replies, it's all good. I won my race against the fan favorite too. He knows. She knows.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
I mean, you can understand
That's
from context.
deep
He was like,
lore,
I didn't watch RuPaul's Drag Race, but like clearly that's something
does.
that I assume happened in this in that season.
Olivia, can you confirm? I know you're a massive fan.
Is that deep?
Yes, George Santos knew that Trixie really fucked up Snatch Game when she did her impression of RuPaul.
Slay
Because she
queen.
normally slays it on her other show.
Wow.
So she got really clowned on for that.
There you go.
Here's Kevin McCarthy who just loves he loves Georgie Boy.
Claims
over
to
here.
not like drag, is getting dragged all around the timeline.
Snap. DC fraud charges from Brazil to have access to top secret information.
I don't see any way that he's going to have top secret. If you're referring to George Santos, he's got a long way to go to earn trust. But the one thing I do know is you apply
How the fuck
the
are you going to talk
Constitution.
about trust?
Yeah, how about how about you? I mean,
about
listen,
that dead dog?
He trusts Marjorie Taylor Greene as well, and we all know why he's trusted Marjorie Taylor Greene. Okay, I'm saying it. I'm fucking saying it. Kevin McCarthy, I believe, is having sexual intercourse with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Slate fucking horn dog.
I believe it. You heard it here.
Her T levels are through the roof because she's doing, kipping.
Wait, what?
Kipping CrossFit. What the fuck was that?
The voters of his district have elected him. He is seated. He is part of the Republican conference.
You basically, if you might as well just like, if I get elected, I might as well just send someone else and be like, well, he was elected. I mean, literally, they did not vote for him. They voted for some fictional character that he made in a laboratory.
I mean, the seat that Kevin McCarthy is currently occupying at this moment used to be held by the longest-running pedophile, who also happened to be the longest-running Speaker of the House. So, Dennis Hastert,
really? It's the same seat?
Well, no, not the same seat. Sorry, it's not his. It's not the same
district.
seat, but the same position that he had.
Right. Okay.
As the Speaker of the House was occupied as a record holder by Dennis Hastert for most pedophilia, allegedly. Well, not allegedly. He went to prison for that, but I don't know if he's the record holder for most pedophilia. But also record holder for longest running Speaker of the House.
Well, here
so
we go.
we know Republicans don't give a shit. Doesn't matter.
There are concerns or whatever, so he will go before ethics. If anything is found to be wrong, he will be held accountable exactly as anybody else in this body would be. That is the fair way to handle anything you go, and that's how I'll deal with any single issue.
Are they really
that
putting
ever
him through
comes
ethics committees?
I mean, he says that. I don't know.
They're like, he's good.
You'd think if like there were questions, they would hold off on like giving him important like assignments. But like we said, he's already been given positions on the Small Business Committee. The guy who's currently being investigated for running a Ponzi scheme is on the Small Business Committee.
Yeah, I see he's on the Committee for Business Transparency and Truth in Advertising.
Excuse me, Ponzi schemes are at the heart of American small business.
I suppose so.
I'm sorry.
I see here he's on the Committee for the Truth and Justice Committee.
Yeah, put him on the Ethics Committee, dude.
Yeah,
Put him on the Animal Welfare Committee.
Business Ethics. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, there it is. I know you got to go. We did it. We've been here. We've done it. George, I think he could be president. Fuck it.
It's a shame about the dog thing because otherwise it's all really funny to me.
Yeah.
That's the one that it's like, oh, wow.
The thing is, if you put a face to all the people he probably stole money from, it's
That
really
too, I
sad too.
suppose.
But it's easy because we don't know who they are. So there's always some woman who's like, I spent my whole life savings giving George.
Yeah.
And now I can't afford my insulin.
The other element here, first of all, he could absolutely become governor in Florida. I mean, literally fucking, what's his face? Rick, God, the one that looks like Voldemort. I always forget his name. Rick Scott was, charged with the largest Medicare fraud in American history. And then Florida was like, that's going to be our governor.
Wait, he was doing Medicare fraud? Like
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, his company that he ran was...
How much did they steal?
I think, was it 12 million? Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
People have done bigger ones than that, no?
No. This is one of the largest, yeah.
Packed for historic 1.7 billion Medicare.
I was wrong. Yeah, 1.7
way more.
billion.
Yeah, that's what I'm
1.7
talking
billion
about.
Medicare
That's
fraud.
what the fuck I'm talking about. My man. He's like, yo, we need to lower taxes and cut benefits.
Come up? Like when I go to his Wikipedia, it doesn't show his it's not like a fat like accusations criminal.
Right.
Yeah, I see that.
He's got a good PR firm.
You got a awards and honors tab.
Controversial investments. Does that count?
Yeah.
That's a very sanitized way.
Oh, and by the way, he stole $2.3 billion from the federal government. Anyway, back to how great of a guy he is.
Yep.
He's like, listen, I'm not in favor of social medicine, so I'm just scooping it up. Make sure it doesn't go to the poor people.
Oh, true.
Yeah, and of
protecting
course
them.
now his entire purpose in the Republican Party is to like cut more entitlements, cut more benefits, cut Social Security.
I tell you
that's
what,
he's
man.
running on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking idiots, dude. I despise how stupid Republicans are sometimes. Like, You think that guy has got your best interests at heart? He's just like literally grafting you. He's just skull fucking you every day. Then openly showing his disdain for the working poor, and you're like, no, that's my guy. He doesn't have any fucking qualities. If you ever listen to him, if you ever watch him, he's not like he's a particularly charismatic person either. He looks like fucking Voldemort.
You know what's interesting? Here you see he's smiling. The eyes, they are not smiling.
Right.
That is death.
Yeah,
It's always
because
in
you know
the eyes,
why?
you're
Because
right.
the only time he's ever smiled is when he's stealing when he's robbing the poor. Okay, and
Smile.
he hasn't robbed the poor in a while. That's
Terror.
why his eyes have the death stare.
They're almost like they look like he's in terror. Smile, terror. This guy's seen the darkness. He's gazed into
He's peered into the void, and it peered back.
Yeah. Let's see if we can catch what's in the reflection of his eye. What the fuck? Is that a body?
No.
That's Satan? Is that a pitchfork
No,
and
it couldn't.
flames of hell?
Couldn't be.
Is that the screams of oblivion of all lost souls that have perished?
I just,
The
there's
scream.
no such thing as karmic justice that these demons keep surviving.
Yeah.
It's like, the poor and needy,
I can hear the screams and blood-chilling cries of helpless millions who have perished. And because they did not accept Jesus, they weren't baptized, so they went straight to hell. And there Rick feasts on their souls. The
All right.
smile says,
Hasan's got to go.
Yeah.
But the eyes.
I know you're really into this right now.
All right. Thanks, Hasan. We covered a lot of ground here today, so that's good.
Hell yeah.
You know what? That's awesome.
We raised
Oh,
Dale and we praised Dale, baby.
I wanted to ask you about the Bradley aftermath, but what?
He has not responded to me yet. I said, what do you make of this blood work? I sent it to him, like my T levels and
Oh,
stuff.
shit. Let me know what he says.
I will. I'll let you know.
Bring the results next week.
I'll keep you posted.
Should I send him my blood? Be like, dude, you're dying.
I mean, I don't know. You should
Dr. Bradley Martin, tell me.
You should get your blood work done though, regardless.
Yeah, you're right. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Oh, Rebecca Black's coming tomorrow.
Oh,
How cool
hell
is
yeah.
that?
She dunked the shit on Andrew Tate. That
Hell
was
yeah,
funny.
dude.
Friday.
Feminist
Friday.
icon. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow with Rebecca Black, and God bless.